My internet.
Hello. Oh, we're back again. Oh my god, it's been like what? How 3 weeks a month?
Sorry for being on a cruise. I was in the middle of the sea.
And fuck you, Caitlin's workplace. I swear to God.
Yeah. Also, don't mind the fact that it's a Monday instead of a Tuesday.
Yeah, today's my birthday. That's something.
Yeah. Happy birthday!
We've already said we
Yeah, they already did the song before we started recording for the sake of.
We were so lucky.
Oh, absolutely, and you were fully out of sync.
But just know, every off-sync beat was filled with love and appreciation for you.
Real.
The real.
Yeah.
Right. So, beginning. Hello, my name is Kristen. I'm your lovely DM for Odyssey of the Stars, and I guess may as well do a small introduction and hello from all my players as well, because why the fuck not? Because I do this in my other campaign, so why not anyway? So, hello, Caitlin!
Yo, what's up, people? It's your favorite idiot here.
Hello, Kishan!
Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody! It's Kishan on the Dragon Royale.
Hello to DH or Dragonheart.
What's up? What's up?
Hello, Remy.
Hello.
Hello, Sif.
Hi.
And last but certainly not least, hello, Welsh.
Hello, and happy Revenge of the 5th, everyone.
I was waiting for that to come up. I was waiting for that.
God damn.
So, to begin our lovely session that is completely late this evening.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
What is the session about stuff?
So,
yep,
we have a recap to do, don't we? But the thing is, I can't be fucking bothered. So, if anyone would like to do the recap, I'll give you a token for doing so. However, if you do it in character, I'll give you an extra one.
Okay. I just, I'm gonna say, can I do it, because I feel like I don't remember everything Remy says, but I might
she
try
can
to
send you
it
if you need that. It's written down.
That's fair, yeah. Hold on. I'll forward this to your DMs.
The question is, will it be Starmon saying it or Rachel saying it?
I feel like if Rachel says it, it would take forever.
For fair warning, this is a lot of text. It's in 2 parts.
Okay.
You can feel free to just kind of summarize it, I suppose. You don't need to mention every detail.
Oh, good God. Okay, yeah, okay.
Do your best. Do your best.
Well, howdy, strangers, and welcome back to our little old Odyssey of the Stars. So, last session, we had right upon the advent of our beautiful new friend, Snatch Moan. God, ain't he handsome. Okay, and he took it out against absolute tiny little baby little lava dragon man Volvamon, melts it. Nothing. Then, Ryan and yours truly would be taking out some kind of nasty little lizard, and of course the shovel came out on top. And Biomon and Rachel over there would beat up a little dragon. And that's fair enough, Had a good advantage of that. Then we have Kaz and Gamamon would use the talking powers to convince 2 of the other guys to, join their party, as it were. Then Owen and Brumon were actually being responsible adults and cleaning up Yuki's little mess. As in, the horrific bodily injuries. With this, though, Candlemon would, try and take out Snatchmon, but then Karen and Shellmon, being the great people they are, they came in and saved him. Then Shellmon hits the leader, actually about a bunch of the fight details away. Anyway, important part was Miramon got so mad he turned into Ashuramon, who then got destroyed by Snatchmon. Aubrey and Durulamon showed up and, didn't do much in the wake of this massive thing. Let's be real. And then, people were very scary. They gave him the look. You can't see him doing the look. 65 intimidation, they pissed off. Then after a little chat here, Yuki was, of course, suspended, quite literally. We go back to the village to see what to do with these trailblazing goons. Oh, that was the name of all the fire guys. I hope I didn't say that clear. Then, Yuki would let us know about her. Wait, is it Sipa or Sipa?
Sipa.
Sipa.
Would be Sipa.
Sipa.
Sipa, okay. And her birthday would be in a week. Well, it's not a week in the game, but yeah. And now... Oh, she now shares with Snatchmon. Okay, well, ain't that convenient. Guess I'll have to double some presents. Owen mentioned he did customer service. Oh, good God, that poor guy. He actually got a scar from it. That poor soul. Anyway, Yuki was showing people to make flower crowns, and Ryan was making crabs. Plant went up to Miss Moody, and then we got camping equipment, which turned out to be an ancient artifact, but because time is messed up, we got that to... It turns out it was actually 15 years ago, not 150. Time dilation. It's messed up. I don't get it. Big Mom Steve used to get it, but he's gone now.
Okay. R.I.P.
R.I.P. But Drazel, the rest his soul. So, spent time in the village, and we went down. Oh, we had a little bit of socializing. Then some Goblinmon showed up. We all gave them the look, except it was like 3 times as good of a look as before, and they ran. Galmon OD'd on chocolate, and then got messed up because of that.
OD'd on chocolate.
I'm sorry, man, I'll say something else.
Like icing stars.
Yep, and then Snatchmon turned out to be Yuki's old Discord pal, which was, a unique revelation for both of them. Then everyone split off into tets and tucked in for the night. So that's about everything, I think. Yeah, let's see what happens now on Odyssey of the Stars.
Brilliant. Sif, feel free to take 2 adversity tokens for me for that lovely recap. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Everyone that hasn't already, please roll adversity tokens. D12 is usually...
Sorry if that was a bit long-winded. I've never done one of those before.
Oh, no, you're
That's
perfectly
fair.
fine. It was great, honestly. If anybody rolls a 1, to... Caitlin, that is your second
Jesus,
fucking 12. There's 3 12s today.
Alright,
Damn.
so,
I got 4.
If anyone gets
Like,
full,
well, I
they
got
go to me.
4.
yeah, you're getting 10 tokens from me.
I'm getting 10?
You're
Fuck yeah, let's
me.
fucking
Yep.
go.
Jesus. Also,
Yuki and Venmon both have 8 based
I'm
on
getting
how I'm splitting the tokens currently.
Okay, so I'm getting 4 from...
Yeah. Both of Owen and Marimon are stockpiled. We've got full tokens.
We need to spend them.
We
I
do.
don't have 8.
Doesn't
I
this
have
sound
I
familiar?
only got 4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I just say,
I need
like,
to roll for Aubrey, actually.
like, Kristen?
Yeah, roll for Aubrey and roll for DM
Um,
roll.
I've already
Wait,
done DM roll. I got 14.
Oh, you did? Nice.
nice.
Hey, Kristen. I noticed like 3 of the campaigns that you're DM'd in, I've been getting high rolls lately.
I only DM 2 campaigns, Caitlin.
No, that's what I meant. That's this one and then the last other 2. I got like 11 last session and then another 11.
Yay, Aubrey's almost full. Actually, how many does Lugamon have right now? Because I got 10.
Oh, good question, actually. Lugamon has...
Is it 1?
just the 1 token, yeah.
Okay, take 5.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
1, 2, 5, 8. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Yippee!
Alright, so just for a little bit of reversal, because we didn't have Caitlin with us last session, we're going to kind of go back to the campsite area, and we're kind of going to talk amongst everybody once again, to kind of let Cameron get involved in some of the conversation and whatnot that had occurred. You don't have to redo anything when it comes to the Snatchmon reveal. You don't have to redo anything. Like, we're not redoing the Goblinmon or anything. We don't have to do any of that.
We're not redoing Gamamon ascending
We're
to
not
godhood for
redoing.
like
Yeah,
5
we're not
seconds.
redoing Gamamon's chocolate milk fiasco. That's not happening again. We're just gonna just have a little bit more casual conversation since Cameron's actually with us now.
Yeah.
Here.
And you didn't actually get to see what Aubrey and Cameron were doing since they themselves kind of went off to one side and were just kind of being with each other quietly. So.
Yeah, so what were you guys doing?
Why don't you describe Kaylin?
I like to imagine that the two of them as they sorry, let me get my words together. I'm so sorry.
You're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine.
All cool.
So
You-
I feel like at times like this because it's like nice and quiet, and I think Cameron would be busy, talking to Aubrey and just seeing how she is doing. And while he does this, he's also just going to just casually just brush and stylize her hair in his own unique way.
Aw.
Oh, we love that.
So he's doing he's doing different styles, either a ponytail, then he says now, and then switch to braids.
Yeah,
And
she's
then-
turned around from you. Her back is facing you, so you can do this just fine. She took her goggles off, too. Those are not on her head right now. They're just sitting in her lap.
Aww.
She's just sitting petting Lugomon as this is going on.
Ugamon's just kicking his leg. Wagging his tail.
So he's just doing random hairstyles for hair, just essentially just playing just doing different styles with it. He's doing at the moment he's doing he's braiding her hair at the moment.
Cool.
That's so sweet.
What is he
Yeah.
asking her then? Or talking to her about?
He looks up and he's like, you know, we haven't done this for a while.
I know.
Eh.
Been so busy with that camp work that we haven't exactly had the time.
Heck, we haven't even done, well, I think it's been a while since we actually gone out camping like this.
That's also true. Granted, being around a campsite isn't exactly, at least as an employee, isn't exactly the same thing, but close enough, right?
Yeah, at least it's it's actually quite peaceful without having if we ignore the drama.
Yeah. Yeah. She rubs her arm a little. I don't want to think
How-
about that. Huh.
Then shall we talk about something else?
Anything you have in mind?
What about? Well, remember when we used to ask random questions? I guess.
I do.
What's your favorite flower?
Oh. Dang it, you're off to a hard one already. That ain't fair. What's that one called? Gosh dang it. She's trying to think about what the name of this flower is because she's struggling. And then she takes a couple of moments to just think this over because she's like, I fucking know what it looks like. Screw you, brain. As she thinks about this. And, after several moments of thinking it over, she's like, hydrangea? Is that the one it's called? It's ha something.
Hydrangeas?
It's ha something.
A
Hydrangeas?
hydrangea?
Yeah, that one. She looks towards Lugomon with that answer.
I've heard of such a flower, but never seen one myself.
They're very pretty and come in different colors. I usually like them in blue. Similar to you,
Blue.
actually.
Well, that's very kind, but a blue flower, that doesn't seem quite normal for your world.
You don't have blue flowers here?
Very rare. There is a Digimon I've seen that has a flower on their head. It's quite a nice light blue, but no natural flowers.
Huh.
At least not what I've seen in my travels. What about you, Elizamon? Have you ever seen flowers like that?
A few times. They are quite rare, like you said, Lugamon. But I have seen at least a few patches of them.
Perhaps I will see one day, for I am quite curious.
I'm sure you will. Elizamon just gives Lugamon a smile.
Lugamon's gonna smile back and just wag his tail a little bit.
Oh. The cute boy.
Yeah,
So,
he's a good boy.
so cute.
And fluffy.
Hey.
Well, do you both have your own favorite flower, or favorite color of flower?
One flower I'm quite interested in. I don't know the name of it, but I've seen them. They look like a bear trap, I believe you call them. And they attract small insectoid creatures to
Oh.
devour.
I know that one too. God damn it. Oh. Cameron, you should know this.
A Venus flytrap?
That's
I
it.
think,
That's it.
is that what it's that's what it's called. See,
That's it.
The fact that a plant will actively hunt for sustenance is quite intriguing. Almost like an ambush, which I do find quite, well, not the most noble pursuit for catching prey, but I am not one to judge, for I did do a fair share of tracking and pouncing.
Well, I wouldn't really
Yes.
say they're the most prettiest of flowers, but I guess they do have a really unique color to them. Red and green goes really nicely.
And yet
Agree,
people at
Cameron.
home say that red and green should never be seen. If that's the term.
Lugo's just gonna cock his head to the side and is like, that is a strange thing.
I know, people are
You-
weird about colors at home, I swear.
Humans sure are interesting and weird.
Trust me, we know.
Lugamon's just gonna look over to where Orion is and just like, I can agree on that one.
Cause his fucking hair!
Ryan can hear him, so he just waves at him.
just like he's just waving, not knowing what he just said. Like, oh, hey.
Doesn't know he absolutely got fucking roasted.
Red and green should never be seen, looks at Orion's hair. Oh my god.
To be fair, that's red and yellow.
Yeah,
I
but he
know,
does have
but
a,
it looks
he
green
does
in
have a
some
green
lighting.
top. It does look a bit green too, yeah. But
Oh,
Fair.
I'm sure,
But
like,
yes.
though if Orion gave me a chance to style his hair, I'm pretty sure I can make it look presentable.
How dare you?
but still, Elizamon, what is your favorite flower?
Good question. I have a few, but I mainly like the ones that have pink petals. After all, pink is the prettiest color, and pink is my favorite color, and my best color.
Lugamon's just gonna just nod nicely. It's like, I agree.
Pink looks absolutely fabulous on you, Elizamon.
I
Thank
wonder
you,
why.
Cameron.
It's not like she's covered in it or anything.
or the fact that Shellmon is also pink.
I can't help it. I make pink look good.
Ooh, snap, snap, snap.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
That's great.
She actually does the snaps.
She somehow snaps with claws. Amazing.
One of the many tricks you pick up.
Lugamon's just gonna stand up and just look to the sky. To see if is there a moon out?
Wait, what?
Is there a moon in the sky?
Oh yeah, there will be. Yeah, there will be.
Lugamon's just gonna stand there and just go, oh.
Oh, you canines. Can't help it. Hell, huh?
Sorry, it's a instinct. Plus,
No judging.
as well, it makes me feel that everyone is safe when I have, knowing that everyone is nearby.
And
I don't
that's completely fine.
I've been alone for a long time. Coming across you all, it's been heartwarming. I feel like I found a reason to journey onward.
That's quite heartful to hear.
And then he's just gonna rub up against Aubrey's leg.
She'll pet you, as she does
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah, you might just say a little bit, and he just lays down and just does a big dog yawn. Then he just after like a good few minutes, you just start to hear like the typical dog snore.
And he's out. On my leg.
He's just like a puppy.
Yes, he is.
Still, this is really nice. This is honestly really nice.
Yeah.
I agree.
Been a while since we've had the relaxing time, at least.
You two and the others have been through quite a lot in these past few days.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Why don't you two get some rest? I think it's about time we all do.
Aubrey,
That'll be. Oh, you go.
I was gonna say she just looks back at you to see what the response is.
He finishes at first he does he begins finishing up the braid in Aubrey's hair, and then he smiles. That sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
Fair enough.
Good. Come on, let's get some beauty sleep, Cameron.
At
You're
that
gonna
point,
need
you would have heard Owen put the fire out. Now, Galamon, those logs aren't for eating. We haven't been cooking them.
Seriously, Cameron, stop!
Ruimon is trying to yank the logs from Gamamon's mouth. Let go. Drop it.
I swear, they may as well just offer him a doggy treat at this point. Honestly.
Gary, go on. No, he is fighting.
Treat. Like,
No treat!
No treat!
Aubrey just sighs as she's seeing this and just goes, "Game on, if you don't let go of that log, you're not getting any breakfast tomorrow morning."
Like, it's breakfast pudding.
Yes.
Yay!
Does he let go?
Lugumon would have woken up at that, looks to Aubrey and said, "You do realize he'll be very disappointed in the morning."
That's the point.
That's for future. That's for future us to deal with.
At least he's not sleeping out in our tent tonight.
It's alright, we can just make something up and call it a form of pudding for human people. It's fine.
Just say the Gobblebot came in and stole the pudding ingredients.
That's a great idea.
I can't wait for pudding, and if I don't get pudding, I will avenge it.
Yeah, well, we'll deal with that tomorrow morning, won't we?
Milkshake pudding or something.
You didn't say what pudding, that's right, you didn't say what.
That's true.
You didn't say the dessert kind.
Lugamo gets up and he's gonna walk up to the tent and say, one quick business, and he's gonna go into the tree line, past the bushes, and when he comes out, he kicks the grass up like how a dog would after they've been. Just goes, my forest.
Okay, so apparently they have to let go of things like we do, I suppose.
They
I hope you don't expect me to pick up after you. I really hope you don't expect that.
Oh, pay no mind. I'm sure there'll be a Sukamonos coming around.
No comment. I don't want to know what that is.
It's
She's just gonna start going
don't.
over to where the tent is.
Lugamon walks in and he does that little dog spin up, like that little dog circle, just lays down.
Stated last time, Snatchmon probably helping Yuki in the tent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snatchmon kind of crawled in with you in his arms and just set you down casually next to Aubrey and then crawled out again because he's too big.
Yeah.
Owen and Kaz would have gone into their tent, and as Owen just settles down into his sleeping bag, he just feels a weight on his chest and says, "Go to sleep."
No. No.
Kazuji just picked up Galmon. Alright, time for bed, bud.
I will. I'm so excited for breakfast pudding.
Yeah, you'll get it. But now it's time for sleep.
Okay. He goes limp in your arm.
You just
Immediate knockout. KO.
KO.
Rumon watches this
Destructive
like
finish.
Rumon sees this as like wow, that works. Okay. Before going in the tent with Owen, and he begins to like kind of curl up near his leg and pulls like a cat, and then looking around quietly, he then gets into his bag and pulls out his shark plushie and snuggles next to it.
Oh my god.
Face.
Owen just
God,
like,
Caitlin.
Good night. And then he says like, "Good night, Owen. Good night, Kazuishi. Good night, Gamamon. Good night, Shaki."
How
My
dare
heart.
you make this so fucking adorable, I swear to god.
Owen's just
Owen's just gonna be like, oh my god, I must protect.
Kazuichi puts a hand on Owen's shoulder. We need to protect Ruemon.
He needs to stay innocent.
Yeah.
You see a rat.
I'm just gonna move everybody into groups very quickly.
You just see Orion look inside. Not saying a word.
Owen's just gonna say that you corrupt him and you're dead.
The world's gonna corrupt him. The world will corrupt him.
No. He Cameron Denkai gently flicks Orion on the ears come on, you. Let's head off to bed.
It's like
Okay,
it's like
okay.
Max in Pokemon pulling Brock by his ear.
Yeah, he's like,
Okay.
come on.
Meanwhile, I like to imagine Biomon kind of looks to Rachel like, "Are you guessing that it's time for us to go off to bed as well?"
Oh, sleep? I guess I need that.
And I like to imagine just kind of Biomon sort of almost nesting right by the area which Rachel's head's at when they go lay down.
Oh, that's cute. I'd be like, good night, Biomon. Let's hope tomorrow sucks slightly less.
Good night, Rachel. And I hope so too. I have some faith in tomorrow.
Yeah, go do that. I'm just gonna like sleep, like just completely like sort of. I guess we're in the tent, you know, like friggin' Aubrey or whoever else is in there. I'm just gonna sort of like plank face up.
Arms
know.
crossed. Quick left.
Yeah,
The dead man's
basi-
sleep.
yeah, basically.
Aubrey's just snuggling with Logomon.
I could see you being a
Look at
notorious
just, like,
side sleeper.
cushion.
That or like Yuki's, like, somehow, by the time of the morning, she's in like one of the weirdest poses that you wouldn't expect her to be able to do, but she's doing it.
She somehow
Like, she
managed
somehow-
to do a 180 while sleeping.
Yes.
I do that
to-
sometimes. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I like
His foot's in Lugamon's face, he's just going.
I like to imagine it's like that scene from Gumball where like Darwin like pulls the blanket. It's like, dude, you look like you've just been in like 20 car accidents. What the hell?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna say she just wakes up in a fishbowl.
Well, before going to sleep, does anybody want to do any tent talk, considering you're all in groups?
Like, I was basically say, like,
I'll be right back. I'm doing this. I won't be long. Let's just
That's
use the
fine.
toilet.
I'll find.
So, Aron's gonna basically ask, alright, like, Cameron's thing, what he asked in the chat we had. Like, hey, Karen, how you been feeling, bud?
I've been okay. Orion, how are you feeling after everything?
I mean, besides being ran out in the fuck, like being chased by a fire, being transported to a different world where magical monsters, being threatened by a giant T-Rex with a revolver on my face that I now owe money to. Like seeing one of our companions, your sister got captured. Get captured by a giant lobster. I mean, and find out shit, and several other things happening. I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, now that you say that, all in order, yeah. Our days here have been
I'm back.
a lot.
Welcome back.
It has been so much. Yeah, you think I'd be more freaked out about this, but no. I think we're all surprisingly getting scarily attached to this, scarily adapting to this place well.
I don't know if I should be. I don't know if we should be more. I don't know if we should be worried that we're getting used to the chaos here. So especially so easily.
I'm basically treating this place as a giant video game. I don't know how I feel when one of us if one of us dies, but we'll cross the bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Let's make sure that will never happen.
So as you hear like death, you just sort of you hear Starman still snoring like, oh mom, no.
I'll miss your pickball, Steve.
Yeah. Or sacrifice your good
A
cause.
single tear rolls down.
Yeah. Yeah, so like, as he sort of exhales, it sounds sort of like it has like a slight twinkle effect to it. It's just like,
So
yeah, like that.
Yeah, but like despite everything, I think we're doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good so far.
Hmm. Hey,
So we're gonna,
hey, Orion.
yeah.
I know we don't really. I know we. Well, sometimes we don't see a lot of things eye to eye, especially when it comes to fashion in your theatre.
Mhm.
But what you did with the crab barn, and well, everything that you've done so far, thank you for, you know, being yourself despite everything.
Oh. Thanks. Huh.
Couldn't have
Like, Orion's like,
we couldn't have gotten this far without you.
yeah. Obviously, because I'm awesome. Yeah. You're not so bad yourself. Hey, it's getting so late. I need to go to bed. Can I? Good night. Like, Orion's like, no. Like, Orion's like very flustered. He doesn't know how to take a genuine compliment.
Oh my god, genuine emotion.
Not sarcastic teasing. That exists.
Cameron just chuckles and says, good night, Orion. And then he looks at Elizamon and, good night, Elizamon. Sleep well.
You too, Cameron. Good night. As
Alright.
Elizamon just heads to sleep.
So with that, which group wants to go next? Do we want to do the other set of the boys and leave the girls to last because there's more individuals there?
Yeah, because I want to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
something.
Alright.
So, Owen is getting himself ready. He takes his jacket off and he'll just drape it over Rorimon, thinking, oh, he's a reptile, he might need a bit more warmth.
Yes, that's
No.
the same with his jacket too.
And then he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out his Digivice and just says, hey, Kaz, do you think they'll be okay when they eventually change?
When they digivolve?
Yeah,
Maybe.
because
we don't know everything about it. I mean, besides the whole emotional stuff.
no, I know. It's just that when Elizamon digivolved, she had a much stronger sense of confidence. Then the Rulamon was a lot more tactical and focused. And then you got Snatchmon, who was you saw what Snatchmon did.
Yeah,
Do you think?
I get what you mean.
Do you think the others and even Gamamon and Rurimon's personalities will change when they digivolve? They'll be different. And as he says, he's just petting Rurimon.
It's a possibility.
I just want to make sure we're doing the right thing for them when the time does come.
Yeah. I hope so too.
This world is still dangerous. Like, we've got lucky so far. But, I don't know. It's been weighing on my mind.
It's fine. I getcha. I'll stop with Shuramon, finding the
Yeah.
Trailblazers.
Yuki, too. She got lucky today.
Yeah.
But, well, it's not the first time we've seen recklessness like that. Remember when Cameron took a blow for Lugamon?
Yeah.
And then, of course, we got Orion when we first arrived trying to go up against Alum.
Yeah, that too. I don't get what was with that sword, though. Every time he fought a Digimon, that shovel of his always turned into some star sword.
I think it's connected to Starmon?
Maybe. Definitely looks like it.
I know I'll never say it to his face, but I will admit, if it wasn't for Orion, I don't know if we even would have made it to saving Aubrey.
He's an idiot at times, but he does have some good plans. Some
That is
good
true.
plans.
Orion, you feel yourself sneeze suddenly.
Like, I sneeze on Star one. Oh yeah. Like, it's like one of-
I'm one of the Pikmons. So like you startle a Pikmon, he goes, "Hey buddy, what's the big idea?"
Oh my god, this trick!
Hey, we're trying to sleep here.
Hey, how many are you? Wait, no. How many are you? Like, wait, how many are there? How many are you? How many of there are you? Like,
I don't know. And don't bother than me. Anyway, we're interrupting the scene. Come on, go back to sleep.
Yeah. I'm limited.
I love the fucking Pikmon, just being self-aware.
At this point, Owen's going to put his Digivice back in his pocket and it's like, settle down. Well, let's just hope tomorrow's going to be a much easier day to travel through, especially with where we're going.
I hope so too. Night, Owen.
Good night, Cass. Good night, Gamamon. Good night, Rurimon.
Night, Raymond. As Cass just puts his hands behind his head and goes to sleep.
Yeah, Owen will turn to his side and just settle down.
Alright. And we move on to our final group, which is all of the girls, and Snatchmon
Oh, yeah.
and Lugamon. Snatchmon is doing as he said, and he's currently sitting... Excuse me. He's sitting outside and just kind of looking at, the surroundings to make sure that nobody is going to come and try and disrupt or steal or whatever.
It's just a POV shot, it's like the Splinter Cell goggles going,
Yes.
night vision mode engaged.
Yeah. So one thing I will say is like, so after I've like been asleep. Sorry, do you want to do something first?
I mean, I have something Yuki might want to say.
Oh, sure.
At least a question for Aubrey. But if you want to go, you can do your thing first. It's okay.
I mean, my thing might be a little bit. So as you sort of see, like, at some point through the night, I kind of just, like, bolted awake, and you sort of see me, like, writing in this little, like, not like a diary, but just, like, some kind of small notebook thing.
Aw. Biomon's gonna look over like, oh? What are you doing?
As Biamon says, I'm just gonna snap that shut and be like, nothing.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you ever feel like telling me what you're doing, I'd love to learn.
I'm just gonna sign and be like, it's... I promise you won't tell the others, okay?
I cross my heart. I won't say a word.
It's just some dumb cringe. Yeah, I did since I was a kid. It helps me stay comfortable.
Oh? Well, if it helps you stay comfortable, I don't really think that'd be cringe.
You wouldn't get it. It's just, this dumb little... I'm just adding to this dumb little story I was been working on.
Well, I think stories are wonderful. I don't think they'd be dumb.
No, this one's really dumb. Every kid has their own little stupid imaginary stuff.
Well, if you feel like telling me a bit about it, maybe we could help discern if it truly is dumb or not.
I know it's dumb, but it's just... it's a stupid thing. I have a...
Sorry.
Character in a world that's kind of crapped and kind of dark, but she has someone to go through it with her, and
I mean-
survive the crapness of everything.
I mean, that doesn't sound dumb or cringe. It sounds rather, at least mainly based in reality when it comes to relationships with people.
That's like, there's like giant, like, oh god, what was it? And she's gonna like flick back through a couple pages and just like, you don't cringe at the thought of giant, killer insects.
There's giant killer insects here in the digital world.
Oh, good lord. I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense with the abundance of dinosaurs.
Either way, I think it sounds very interesting.
Yeah, it's just this stupid thing where the main character, she was locked up in this place for ages. Yeah, it was very tropey, but I didn't know any better. And she met this friend who could. Oh god, this is awkward. This friend who could turn back and forth between a bird and a human.
You just see Biomon just like slightly smile and just like she's nodding along. She's clearly interested in what you're talking about, like genuinely so. Like you can see a slight sparkle in her eye.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna sort of look over to like to Chris. Sorry, not Chris. Aubrey.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, are you like asleep or awake, or
I'm not out fully, but don't mind me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of look towards something like, yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, she knows about it, but
Oh, is this about your writing?
yes, it's about my writing.
Oh yeah, you've told me about it before. Sounds nice.
It
I
really
like the
does.
concept you told me.
Yeah, I just sort of gonna have like, we're gonna like look away, kind of like, try to conceal the embarrassment and be like, oh, yeah. I mean, it's fine, I guess.
Don't you say it's cringe, cause it ain't.
If it brings you comfort, then it clearly isn't cringe.
Exactly.
And if you put a lot of effort into your life with writing it, I am certain that it is a good, no, wonderful story.
Aubrey is nodding.
Maybe. I say, I don't know, maybe I could tell you the whole thing someday. I mean, I'm still working on stuff.
I would love that.
Yeah, like last I wrote the witch and the shapeshifter encountered the most insufferable jester of all,
You mean a rat?
No, yes, no, but no.
You hear Biomon laugh a little bit.
Ugamon had a slight chuckle as well. I wonder who that may be.
So something tells me that the color palette for this gesture is red and yellow. Maybe even a little bit of green.
And a very annoyingly orange scarf of some kind.
How
What's
could
gesture?
you
Wouldn't
have
it be like a clown?
guessed?
Aubrey's just chuckling.
I mean, God, I don't hate that guy, but
Might I
It's
suggest like a noble, handsome, beastly canine for your story?
don't get your hopes up.
Are you trying to get a self-insert in her story, Duke? And she's like, about to say his name, or try and say his name. She remembered the first letter and then went, no. And just said the nickname instead.
Yeah. Ugamon's gonna look at Aubrey just like, his ears are just like, go up and down, just trying to figure out it. Maybe.
You little.
I should like put that. Sorry, I was just. What are you gonna say?
No, just you little schmuck. she just
put that
rubs
book
his
away.
head.
Put that book away. Take out a different one. That was like a different kind of notebook. and it just says, the self-obsessed, dog-faced Duke of the Kingdom.
See? You got something now.
Rugamon's just gonna bury his head in the thing that is covering his head with his paws, like, not like this.
Well, that's what you get for trying to put yourself into somebody's store without, just like that. You gotta
Mm.
gotta be better
Understood.
about that.
At least
Understood.
you're not the
Aubrey.
jester.
That is a comfort, I will admit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The people are, not awful. I'm not completely. How do I phrase this shit?
Open with your feelings.
I'm just gonna look over that guy again. She just said, I was trying to say not insufferable.
Ah.
Yeah.
Aubrey just chuckles again.
I will never understand what you humans truly mean with each other.
Don't you worry, we're all weird as hell.
Rugamon just nods, even looking over to Rachel, over to Yuki, knowing the others in the tent, and then just peeks out at Snatchmon. We're a unique pack, I will admit.
It's not like that's a bad thing.
Indeed, Beelmon.
Oh, hello, Yuki.
Oh, yeah. I like to imagine Yuki was too busy. He at least, focusing on her Digivice, messing around with it slightly. Because she could also tell Rachel was, talking about stuff that she didn't really want prying eyes to listen to. And so it was more of the voluntarily zoning out.
I was gonna say, I knew you caught all of it. I knew you kind of, heard some of it. I was like, yeah, I know.
Well, based on what I did hear, because I tried to zone out for most of that because it sounded like you didn't want me overhearing, but I think it sounds cool.
See?
It'd be a really good young adult novel or something like that.
See?
Oh,
I
God.
told you that it ain't cringe.
You always want to work towards your creations and stuff like that whenever you're making stuff. I've done that from time to time when I had, art block on my skateboard that I just grab a new bottle of spray paint, go back over it. Yuki looks to her majorly charged skateboard, just I really need to figure out how to get a new one.
Sorry,
I'm sure that-
we'll figure it out.
I'm sure there'll be
Use
someone who
cards.
can carry.
Yeah.
I will never understand why you use a plank of wood to travel when you have perfectly good legs.
Because it
It's a
saves our
helpful
legs from the
thing.
walking.
Yeah, that, and technically a skateboard's more made for, doing tricks on it. I would show them off if it wasn't for the entire situation at hand.
You just see Snatchmon looking slightly when he hears that.
Hey, I get it.
The eye
No.
flashes.
Eye flashes slightly, yeah.
Hey, I get it. I'm grounded, and also I don't want to break the remainder bit of my skateboard.
He
He
not
just
that.
tur-
not scheming.
he after you say that, he turns back around again.
Doing that, I've got my eye on you.
Yeah, literally.
Motion.
Yep. Not even doing
But-
that, his eye just said everything and then just turned it back around.
Yeah, so Yuki got the memo, just
Yeah.
But with that, technically the type of skateboard that's more built for longer distance is called a longboard. They're a lot longer in length and look more like a surfboard.
Everyone's gonna look at Bjorn and you know what that is?
No, I do not.
Are there any Digimon who surf on the water on a long skateboard looking thing on the water? Is there any?
I haven't met any Digimon like that, but I've heard rumors of one. I can't remember the name, but I'm sure there is a Digimon who does that on the ocean somewhere.
I would assume so, considering that you guys seem to have lots of different kinds of you out there.
Knowing
Well,
your
true.
guys' scheme is probably called like Surfasaurusmon or something asinine like that.
I'll have you know,
That's my Surfmon.
It
Well,
could
we'll have
literally
you
be
know,
called
we-
Surfmon, yeah.
well, more than
By the
likely.
way, that's an actual Digimon.
No, it's Surfemon is the actual Digimon.
Yeah.
Surfymon, but
They don't know that.
Ruimon's gonna have his mind blown if he ever meets one.
Let me just take a note of that.
with that though, Yuki just kind of like snaps her fingers, like, "Oh, right. Technically, I asked this to Cameron earlier, but when Lucamon first digivolved, did you guys also feel that like weird feeling in your chest? Like, is that a common denominator here, or
I mean, I did, yes. I mean,
I felt something.
my Digivice was exactly in my hands, being tied up and all, but, no, I do remember feeling something warm.
okay? So that's the exact same descriptor Cameron used.
Why do you ask?
Huh. So that's what feeling warm feels like?
You've never felt... She
I
took,
don't
like...
feel temperature?
The condition.
Oh, right, yeah. Forgot I'm
Yeah. That's fine. I don't expect people to remember all the time.
I
Look at
barely remember a lot of things as is.
Lugamon's gonna
Forget.
Lugamon's gonna walk over to Yuki and just rest his head on her lap.
Aubrey looks a
It's gonna
little like, you're cheating on me!
I sense discomfort. I'm trying to offer.
She didn't actually say it, but like she kind of like gave you like a look of like,
Yeah. Lugamon's gonna look back just like. She's sounded upset. I'm offering companionship. Canines are known for this.
I'm being cheated
Yuki
on.
chuckles, like, lightly. She's like, it's not that I'm upset. It's more of... I guess I'm confused about it, because, I spent my whole life not feeling, pain or temperature, and then it's new. Not something that I'm exactly used to say the very least.
Well,
The world's digital in origin, right?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
from the sounds of it.
Perhaps you weren't exactly experiencing, it through your nervous system, but rather some kind of programming protocol. Because they tell us that the evolution occurs because of bonds or something sappy like that. Perhaps this is part of the system's way of, registering that.
Huh. That's actually really cool. Great idea, Rachel.
Don't mention it.
Lugamon's just gonna look back at Rachel. It's a sound theory. We don't really know how our world came to be.
Well, either way, it's pretty cool in my book.
I mean, who knows how anything came to be, Like, you hear about some insane people and their conspiracy theorists. God, they're delusional. They say, oh, everything's a computer. But then you live in a world where everything actually is a computer.
God, don't
And
remind me
then-
of the flat earthers.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
just about to bring up flat earthers and like anti-vax people.
Oh,
Oh,
don't.
God.
Don't.
Don't. I'd like to have some sanity left by the morning.
What sort of person would be against vaccines? They stop viruses, harmful ones. I may be a virus
Oh.
type, but even that is madness.
Don't question it. It's stupid stuff. People are dumb.
It's a human thing. I assume the term vaccination probably doesn't share, its roots in your world. And this, in the human world, it's usually referred to a kind of sample that you use to inoculate yourself against, diseases. I don't know if you have disease here.
You see like the gears trying to turn in Lugamon's head when he hears all that. It's like,
Okay,
All I know is that-
putting it in really, really baby English, there's this little, syringe that holds liquid that makes our bodies better at fighting illnesses.
And so basically, vaccines are itty bitty illnesses that are at a weaker version that our bodies can use to learn to fight it off.
Well, my theory. Sorry.
Lugomon's gonna look at Biomon and just be like,
I don't understand it either.
you willingly inject yourself with viruses to fight viruses. That
Our bodies are built to do that, so yes. It essentially teaches our systems to, fight them and all that stuff.
Lugomon's
just gonna stand up mid-sentence and be like, I'm gonna go to sleep. This is in my head.
You
No,
know
before
what?
you
That's
do,
fair.
you know a lot about the world. Well, clearly, the process of vaccination in the human world is to create antibodies. Do you have any kind of antibody thing in your world?
I mean, there's the X antibody.
Which I am a natural carrier of, but that's more of a headache to explain than what your idea of antibodies is.
So we
The
have
easiest way to put it, it's like a training dummy against an actual illness.
Oh,
So
fair enough.
your creatures are categorized in terms of antibodies, viruses, and vaccinations. Huh. This world is curious.
Lugomon's literally just
weird.
given up at this point, just laid down his back
I go to the
towards
digital world. I go to the digital world and I still hear the same medical jargon that I hear around my parents.
My apologies.
No, it's fine. It's like some of the actual more scientific things that I can actually keep up with. Which is shocking.
No, I'm no scientist myself. I just keep up with this. But still, what? You think the world's alive or something?
Maybe? It's
Like, it's bizarre to see some kind of ecosystem taking on such human terms, is it not?
I
Like-
mean, I guess.
Oh, whatever. None of this matters anyway. I'm
It's
going
all
to sleep.
existentialism. And actually, since I'm thinking about the medical jargon, Aubrey, I hope you don't mind me asking. And no, you don't gotta answer anything you don't want to. I remember earlier you mentioned traumatic brain injury. I'm-
Yeah.
Again, you don't gotta go into details about it, but I figured I like knowing about things to help other people out the best I can, and since I don't really know how to help when it comes to what I'm assuming is just the copious amounts of pain that you're in.
Oh, I feel pain all the time. All the time.
But I guess it's just I figure I want to be more aware so I can figure out what to do to help on my end.
Fair
You know,
enough.
be supportive, stuff like that.
Alright then. She was laying down on her side this whole time, but she does kind of lift herself up to be sitting. Essentially, when I was 19, I was caught in a car accident on a motorcycle.
Oh.
Drunken drive on a
Yikes.
motorway.
Yeah.
Let's just say it led to this. And she's going to part the left side of her hair and show there's a large scar over her head.
Yeah.
You see Yuki just kind of take a moment to process and just solemnly nod yeah, that's gruesome, but also very badass in a sense. Consider it hey, I took getting hit by a car and won.
I mean,
But-
I almost didn't.
Yeah.
Pyrrhic victory.
She kind of covers it back up again, looks at you normally. It's thanks to
But no,
Kaz's parents that I'm even alive right now.
Huh.
Or, well,
Well,
his mom specifically, I think.
Lunamon's gonna turn back to Aubrey and just like, so has his family helped you?
Yes, his
Oh, are they
mom
also
was
doctors?
essentially, well, I think his mom is. Out of character, is that correct? Was it his mom?
Yep,
Okay, good.
it was his mom.
It was his mom. Essentially, his mom operated on my head after my accident.
huh.
Got me to a stable state and kept me alive, essentially. Though I haven't been the same since, really.
Lunamon's
I mean-
gonna have a very sort of like neutral look on his face and just like, then he just nods at Aubrey and just goes, "Very well, I must say, what they did, I'm glad. For I would not have been able to
Same.
meet you then."
Yeah, honestly. Pretty
Yeah.
sure everyone's glad he made it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe if you feel up to it, you can get back to your old self if you'd like that.
You see her freeze when you mentioned that. She kind of looks away a little bit.
You could just kind of notice it. She's like, but that's up to you.
I don't think
I'm the
that's
dictator on character growth here.
that. Let bygones be bygones. All you can do is cope.
Yeah, take what we've got. You know, live life in the time that we have.
Lunamon's gonna rest up by Aubrey and then just before he fully lays down, well, I suggest we all get some rest, for it is getting rather. We have a long journey in the morning.
Yeah, that we do.
Yeah.
And as he lays down, he's going to roll over and show his belly.
She will
Aw.
rest down again and, like, yeah, one arm goes around your belly. And, scratch.
Yeah, he's gonna kick his leg out will not result in her getting kicked in the face. He's quite big.
Yeah.
Good night, all. Sweet dreams.
Bye.
Or in possibly Rachel's case, sweet nightmares.
She's gonna like just sort of still with the like the very resting bitch face. She's just gonna nod and goes, "Have an awful night, you too, Lou Garmon."
Oh god.
Alright, so with everybody going to rest for the evening, they're all pleasant slumber for everyone. Snatchmon keeps... I'm gonna have him roll a brains check, actually.
Ooh.
Just to see, if anything comes up and whatnot. Da, 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 da.
Hey,
I'll
Remy,
just base it on his value, essentially.
Oh, fuck yeah! Yuki!
Ooh. You
I
can't?
tried.
In art stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Ah, nice.
That gets my Yuki seal of approval.
Hey.
Yay!
Alright,
Thank
so...
you. I tried.
Okay.
You did great!
He got
In-
a
in-
16.
Ooh. In canon, Rachel just sketched in a little notebook for
Yeah,
reference.
16.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's an 8 times 2.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I also did a separate piece. That was a lot less,
Oh, after
involved. Just It
Ah.
it's supposed to be Starmon giving the look, but I just of this.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was actually 19 that he rolled. Okay. No, it's not. No, it's 18. I can't fucking count. Okay, so yeah, nothing comes up overnight. He keeps watch pretty much the whole time. Yeah, nothing comes up that causes him concern. Maybe there's a couple like rustles from the wind which cause him to look over, but other than that, nothing actually physically appears.
Like something debated on coming up and then saw the Snatchmon and was like, actually, no, never mind.
Yeah, it's entirely possible that something in the bushes saw him and was like, nope, and then immediately left.
It was the Sukamon. Oh! Hmm? Oh, wait, what's that? No.
I don't imagine like the moment like if Snatch One did see them, it's the Guardians theme.
It's just
Oh,
him
God, not the
staring
Guardian.
silently with his bright eye, just staring in the darkness, and everyone goes, nope, and then just leaves. Okay.
Is that scene with Spider-Man 2099 in Across the Spider-Verse?
Oh god.
It's a canon event, Sukamon.
So the next morning arrives for everyone. Yeah, morning arrives, no issues from Snatchmon over the evening, except him possibly death staring a couple people and causing them to leave. That's about as much as happens overnight. And I'm gonna say Aubrey kind of wakes up early, got out of the tent, and is just kind of standing, just kind of looking over the water, casually. That's fine.
Owen
You're
will
fine,
probably be
You're fine, Sif.
Owen will probably be getting up as well, just trying to not step on Gamamon and Rurymon, who's slowly getting out of the tent. And you'll see Aubrey and say, "Oh, morning, Aubrey."
Morning. Owen. Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still getting used to people's names.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I
Sure.
like to imagine a half-awake Yuki does, like, Wait, actually, come on. You can continue.
Yes. Owen's just gonna get the little fire ready just to set up the breakfast that Mushroomon gave them. As well, like the same porridge from the day they went off to rescue Aubrey. How do you take your porridge?
It's not something I usually eat, actually. I don't fucking know, because I don't eat that shit. I don't eat it, so...
Porridge is
That's
normally
it.
pretty good with, like, fruits and stuff.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I could see Aubrey liking it with, like, strawberries or bananas.
Yeah, I could...
Yeah.
Fine. Fair enough.
So Owen will probably show her like the different jams that was packaged. Do you want any jam?
Strawberry I do, I guess. Something simple.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. And just bring the bowl over to Aubrey. Did you sleep okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you sleep okay through the night? 'Cause
Slept alright, I guess. As well as I can with this. And she, gestures to her head.
yeah, I think I heard about that when we were in camp that you had a past injury.
Yes.
That I'm not going to pry too much, but I'd imagine that's why you have your medication.
Yes. TBI. Car accident. Almost died.
Owen is gonna like stiffen at that. Like, Jesus.
Yeah. And I was on a motorcycle.
At least you're okay. I can only imagine how terrified Cameron was during that whole ordeal.
Well, let's just say he didn't leave the hospital whatsoever unless he had to, from what he told me, so...
I wouldn't blame him for that.
I heard his voice sometimes when I was in my coma.
I have a I have a little sister as well, and she was in that sort of predicament. I'm just happy that you're okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Owen's literally just gonna be sticking his hands in his jacket. Well, I better go wake up the others.
And on that, I'd like to imagine, like, Yuki half awake in the normal routine of things. Like, didn't think, at least being half asleep and all that, she's not supposed to be walking, and had entirely just gotten out of the tent herself. Like, morning, everyone.
And scoop.
You should
Yeah,
not
basically.
be walking.
Oh, shit.
And
Yeah, I
he
forgot about.
immediately picks you up and puts you on his shoulders.
That's on me. I forgot. My bad.
Owen will have seen this and be like, morning, Yuki, and hands her a bowl of porridge.
Thanks. And morning, Owen.
You're Gamamon, like wake up, jump up on Kazooie, like pudding, it's pudding time, pudding.
Gamamon, it's morning.
I like to imagine.
It's pudding morning. He gets out of tent.
Stop.
Raymond is gonna grab a nearby pillow and just throw it at Gamamon.
This is happening, I'd like to imagine just.
Yeah, pillows are not pudding. He grabbed it with his mouth. Pudding, pillows are not pudding.
Alright, go on, you can say something before I interact with Gamamon.
I'd like to imagine as this is happening, Yuki looks over to Owen like, okay, what'd you do last night? Why is he on about pudding?
Actually, that's my fault.
Yeah, for me, I kinda gave him chocolate milk.
I remember the chocolate milk thing, and
Yeah. Owen's gonna look back at Aubrey and kind of get. You probably have a plan about this, right?
like an excuse to make him think that this is just pudding?
Yeah.
That's actually a great.
I have an idea.
That's a good.
We could pretend the porridge is pudding. That might work.
Gamamon.
That's what I was gonna say.
Come here. I got a special pudding just for you from Mushroom On.
I was gonna say if we needed to lie about it, you could say that it's, the type of pudding that we make in Japan, but like that's just me.
Oh, it's fine. We can say that we just, we're replicating human pudding from home.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
Fair
human.
enough.
This is human pudding.
I thought all pudding was human pudding. He knows his eyes.
It's one of many types of human pudding. It's actually the one that I grew up with in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh. And
Let me see if I like this Japan pudding.
so,
Wait, look, Luigi could vouch for me. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah. I trust you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Owen's just gonna hand the bowl to Gamamon.
I was gonna do a bit, but I don't know if the window's passed.
No, do it.
Alright, so basically, as Gamon's doing this thing where he's going like, yeah, morning, yeah, I was just going to sort of step out of my tent, completely sleep deprived looking, and just give him the glare and says, turn it down, or I'll wear your horns as a necklace.
Yeah.
Gamon's just gonna go over sorry, she had a rough night sleeping.
I can see that.
I'm gonna say, as Raymond comes out the tent, he looks incredibly tired, and he looks at Owen. Owen, I know we had to share and everything, but next time, can Cameraman sleep outside? He kept kicking me out all night.
Don't worry about
it. I was dreaming of chasing after pudding.
You fidget more than a fidgetmon.
Okay, guys, come on. Gamamon, here's
Is
your
it
pudding.
Digimon?
Round looks at it suspiciously.
You want pudding? I'll bake you into a triceratops pie.
All
Can we
right.
have that?
Let's
Can
not
we have-
start some
Sounds
drama
delicious.
now.
Can we
Yeah,
have
let's
Can we have Salomon do a brains check to see if he actually thinks this is pudding?
And this
On
is
a
why
different
they're-
note, does anybody have some coffee? I feel like Rachel needs it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna. Oh, you go ahead. Sorry.
Garamond just John just like dumps it all in his mouth.
Unhinge John, devour pudding.
Hot damn.
Not as sweet as the pudding I'm used to, but it's acceptable.
Alright then. Rurimon, here's your pudding. Just go ahead.
You see how Ryan gets up. Morning, everyone. What's on the menu? Orange.
No, it's pudding. Pudding.
Chickadee's pudding. Just like
Like, Orion-
finger guns to Orion and winks.
Are you flirting with me? I don't know. I don't know how you into that.
She's like covering her mouth, be quiet, and like nudging her head towards like where Gamelon's standing, just as he's fucking devouring the pudding. Just like, no, Japanese pudding. This is where the
Okay, weirdo.
improv comes in. It's yes and.
Yes.
If I know anything about theater, it's yes and.
Yes, yes, and it's delicious.
There we go.
See, even Orion agrees.
Oh, it's gonna hand the phone to Orion cast. Then reach.
This doesn't have wait, it's from Mushroom Mind, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry. It is from Mushroom
I'm
Mon.
not tasting.
There's no mushrooms in it.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
tasting any.
Yeah, Ryan. Mushroom pudding just sounds stupid. You're lucky. You're adorable. I know.
I don't think being adorable counters Rachel's tired expression.
Yeah, and I don't have any coffee, but here you go, Rachel. Officer bowl.
Oh, what is it?
Porridge. Pudding.
Oh, yeah. Wow. What? I'm just gonna eat it. Oh, brilliant. Of course.
And Owen's gonna. Cameron, are you awake?
Sorry, I meant. Wow. I love Japanese pudding.
Walks over. You're kind of flat. You're flat.
I'm gonna whisper back, if you critique my performance anymore, I'll flatten your face.
Oh, damn.
Rachel.
God, does anybody have the skill prepared or in a way to get a cup of coffee and some coffee beans for this poor woman?
Aubrey was, fun fact, originally Aubrey was supposed to have prepared, but I decided against it because I didn't think it fit her.
No.
Damn. What about
alright,
Rurimon's
I was
mega
gonna
thing?
Maybe?
He can... I would have to ask Rurimon to make a brains check to see if his bag does have coffee.
Come on, Rurimon, help us out, buddy.
Alright.
I'm just gonna do it based on your
Then I'm
value.
Yeah, don't forget to switch to Rurimon before you roll.
Yeah,
Yes,
oh yeah,
and please
sorry.
do that, yes.
So, once I've done Rumon, I'll then I'll praise Cameron. Because...
Yeah.
Unless, has Kazurichi said anything? Don't think he has.
No. I haven't said anything, but I'm cool with you going meet up, Kate.
You go, because you're technically up because of Garamon.
Yeah, I am, and I already got my breakfast, so I'm cool.
So, what's the DC?
I'm just gonna do it based on your dice value.
So whatever you roll.
Yeah, which I believe his brains is a 12.
Oh god, okay.
I'm Can I add tokens?
Yes, you can. If you don't, I was gonna make something funny out of it. But if you want to, go ahead.
You've got plenty to spare.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, we got plenty to spare.
Let's see, 1,
All the things you are full, remember?
4, 5, 6. I'm gonna spend 6 to
Okay,
make it a 10.
sure. With that, considering you put it on the higher end of your dice value now, I'm gonna say you open the bag and you begin to kind of look around, and suddenly you bring out. Hold on. I'm just gonna do one quick thing.
Rurymon of his bag of holding.
The power of Rurymon.
Okay. You bring out a bag of Nescafe Macumbo Tradition.
I
Ooh,
see
nice.
the crimson methods. The crimson methods of prepared being hyper specific.
So you just you bring out like a really fucking big bag of what, like a rich brand of coffee. How you have this?
Yuki kind of looks over like, oh wait, I have a water bottle, so
Ruben looks at
and
this.
she just kind of
and then he's like, "When did I pick this up?"
What?
don't know. But
I didn't think there was coffee in this will.
They have like a kettle and stuff.
And I'm gonna say at this moment, that's when like Cameron decides to come out, and he like has like a brush. He's like practically finished like brushing his hair. He's like,
I know.
"Good morning, everyone."
Morning.
hey Cameron.
Alright, you know what? Because we're treating Rurymon's bag like a bag of holding, I'm gonna do probably a Digi-Destiny first, and I'm going to give Rurymon a human strength.
Huh?
Yeah.
Rurymon, for free, because of your bag of holding, quote unquote, I'm giving you prepared for free.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. What does that do?
So prepared is
It's
essentially the
basically-
skill that lets you search for something in your bag by spending tokens that you want, pretty much. So like, oh, you spend 2 tokens, use prepared, and go into your bag and find another bag of coffee. Or you find a fucking coffee machine along with it, or some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Yuki has a metal water bottle, so if anything, you guys could probably use. Is this like straight up coffee beans or like coffee grinds?
Probably coffee grinds.
I'm gonna check.
I'm gonna be right back, so we'll say Owen's making the coffee. I gotta go put the dog out.
Got it.
It's gonna be too long.
Anyways, I could see
Like
Yuki
little-
handing over the water bottle to
It's a
use
blend,
and,
so
like,
I'm
you know,
gonna say that it's grinds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Orion probably knows how to make like cowboy coffee. Like
Holy shit!
dude,
Sorry.
Hmm?
I'm just laughing at the price of this coffee.
Very expensive.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yuki has
12
forfeited her
bags.
water bottle.
Of 500 grams is 408 pounds and 99 pence.
Can I?
Damn.
Can Raymond use look through his bag of holding again?
You'd have to spend 2 tokens for that if you're using prepared, but yes.
Okay, so there's 2 items Raymond wants to look for. So would that be 4 tokens?
Yes, it would be 4, yes.
All right. 2.
Draining Welsh's account while he's gone.
Okay. And then Raymond looks through his bag, and then he pulls out some milk and sugar. Anyone want
Okay.
any cream and sugar?
How does he have all this stuff?
No idea.
Don't question it.
He's a
I
wizard.
mean-
He's a wizard lizard.
Is
Like,
that
oh,
is that
okay.
bag freaking hammer space or something? Is that what they call it? Hammer space?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I remember. I did a show in Witch Elmy once. A bunch of gas and stuff like this. It's pretty common practice.
And this is like, Raymond's also like looking like, I think I have a coffee machine. I have a coffee machine in here too.
how would riddle me this? How would you use this?
Okay, but where's the electrical outlet?
Hold
Like,
on,
how
it's here
would
too, somewhere. Hold on, I have a makeshift electrical outfit somewhere as well.
Like, okay, like,
Can
I really want
do
to
a
know.
generator?
Like this.
Oh god, I don't know about
okay,
generating
no,
electricity, but
like all we need is just get like a pot, just get like a pot, and we'll just
Wait,
No,
but like,
get-
again, I'm already volunteering my metal water bottle here. We're good.
I'm thinking, you know, like
As a,
some
as a
out
meme,
character. Sorry, you go
I was-
first.
I was gonna say, as a meme, it's like, not a generator, but I do have a solar panel generator that we could use for the electric outlet.
okay,
Oh.
that's a little bit much. That's a little bit much.
I'm kidding.
I was
I
gonna
want to have a
say.
solar panel.
I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
Anyway,
I
go,
was
go,
just
Sif.
gonna say. Well, you know, like out of character, since it's like, you know, the Digiworld and you have like a bunch of like random human detritus scattered about, is it just gonna be like a plug socket like buried in a tree stump or something?
Please,
mean,
I hope to.
That does
I hope to
happen
see
in
that
an
one day.
adventure, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the Heidi
But-
trees on Adventure.
Alright.
I'm back.
I'm pretty sure there's like a scene where like Coach Hero plugs into like the thing or something.
I think at this point,
Is it
Owen would have
all-
made the coffee for
Yeah.
Rachel. Do you take milk or?
I'm just gonna like give her another glare, like no words, just
Okay,
there.
dark coffee. Hands the mug.
I'll just say thank you very much.
And just fucking downs it like a shot.
To be fair, I think, as we've stated, we're using Yuki's water bottle since that was like on hand and it's metal.
Yeah, we'll use that. Yeah.
So
for the sake
it's
of-
it's coffee. It's coffee for travel. Look at that.
Yeah. I'll just I'll
Ruman
just sip some of it.
Ruman like watches like as Rachel like drinks his coffee. He's like he's never had coffee before, so he's like, and can I have a taste?
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh,
A strange.
Wait,
Okay,
is this
rule
Kane?
immediately number one.
Is
Don't
this
give it to
Cameron?
Camelon.
Oh, is this Cameron or Rory's?
that's Rurymon. That's Rurymon.
Rurymon.
Cameron
I'm just saying-
absolutely fucking had coffee when he was in the hospital with Aubrey. That is a fucking fact.
I'll just sort of have like another sip. Actually, tell what, I'm gonna. How much is Rory gonna plead for this?
Ruman like kind of walks over to Rachel. He's sniffing. He's like a dinosaur. Like he kind of goes, what a strange aroma. Is that what coffee smells like?
Coffee does have a
Yes.
distinct smell, Rurymon, but I wouldn't recommend you trying it because you may not like it. Or worse.
It can be really bitter.
I'm just going to keep drinking it. Like, yes, it's coffee.
Do you mind, bitter, huh? Could I have a taste? I wanted to see what it might taste like for, scientific reasons, of course.
I'm just gonna look down a minute. And I'm just gonna keep drinking.
like you won't like it. It's bitter as her soul.
As this is happening, I like to imagine Yuki kind of looks down to Snatchmon from his shoulders, like, "Hey, so, new rule that I might ask to be implemented: under no circumstances should Gamamon ever drink any coffee.
I agree
Agreed.
with this.
Oh, sorry.
It's
I was
got
gonna
a
do the
lot
other
of
bit.
caffeine."
So
I do
I'm
not
going
know
to
what
like, sort
caffeine
of.
is, but I agree.
Like what?
You know
what
how
guy?
Gamamon was, like, almost ascending to godhood last night? That's with sugar. That doesn't have much caffeine in it. Caffeine is like if you take sugar and multiply it times 30.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes, we will not give you
I was trying to
coffee.
continue.
Yep.
Yeah.
I get him on his like automatically on his shoulder. What can I have?
You can't have it.
I was
Can I have
sorry.
what?
Hold on,
Oh,
let
boy.
Sif get a word in.
Sorry, I wasn't done. I was just going to say specifically with Rory, like I was going to keep drinking it. I was just wondering how much would Rory want it.
He the more he looks at it, he is so curious. Like because he's never seen coffee. He's like, can I just a tiny sip?
I'm just gonna keep drinking and looking at him.
Hold on, he's basically a child. Should we really give him coffee as well?
Yeah, no,
probably not.
Rorimon, no coffee.
Please.
I mean, hey, it's better than an energy drink.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
almost finish it.
Yeah,
Rachel's just drinking it, like sipping an eyebrow. She just looks down at Rorimon.
That's the point, yes.
See,
Rorimon doesn't get coffee. Doc Digimon.
Okay.
Seeing this, like as like Rachel nearly finished the coffee, he's kind of like, oh no, the curiosity is just killing him at this point. It's like he then does one final thing. He looks up, he with big wide eyes, basically copying what Lugamon did, and does the cutest, please.
Rorimon, roll me a
He's gonna,
charm
like-
check.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna do a thing, but yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
you're gonna
roll
do
your
a
charm
thing. Okay,
first,
do
it'll
the.
be
Hold
better.
on. Okay, what do you want to do?
Roll your charm first.
Yeah, roll charm, Rorimon.
Explode! Explode!
Let's see if we can beat Lugamon's 32.
No.
9.
Ah.
Okay. So here's what I was gonna do. It feels like explosion or done like something different. So I'm gonna just keep sort of drinking, keep looking at him. The eyes are just gonna get like bigger and bigger, like that freaking like this. And then I just there's like one drop left in it, and I'm just gonna pass it over. And be like,
Oh,
Wow.
It's a shame. It's because Rorimon was so close to exploding too.
I know.
okay, not like a drop.
I mean,
more like one
technically, you
sip.
guys still have the coffee bag. I don't think you used all the grinds to make a singular cup of
True.
coffee.
I know, but like I'm doing a bit here. So there's one sip left, more than like a drop. I was gonna say, go ahead.
Cute. And then he takes a sip.
Oh God.
Interesting flavor. That does have that hint of bitterness. Oh, maybe
It
that
is
sugar
a- it-
and milk.
it is-
That sugar and milk mode, maybe we will be able to dull down the sweetness, and then as he then like begins to pace, and he's is he talking more about like perhaps a bit of sugar as well, maybe even herbal tea would do well as well. Oh yes, that would definitely be really good. Yes.
Okay, maybe don't
okay.
mix coffee and tea. That's a bit of an awkward thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but
Wow,
Good.
these are a lot of amazing things you're mentioning, Rorimon. Maybe you should pull them all out of your bag.
Owen's just gonna hold his hands over Rorimon's ears. Just looks at Rachel. It's like, don't.
Maybe we should
like to
stop
imagine as, like,
encouraging the
Rori-
children.
I like to imagine as
tail is
Rorimon
also-
pacing, his like wings are also flapping along. Like,
The reason why he's doing that is because like now that he's never had like caffeine, so this is kind of starting. He doesn't know this. He doesn't know like the effect is taking hold. He's like, oh, I feel so much more energized. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, where's my book? I need to write this down. This is some. Oh, this is a
so
breakthrough.
Rorimon, that's caffeine.
Caffeine. Ah, yes. Hold on. Caffeine has the strange effect of energizing a Digimon.
It also does that to humans.
Will
Yuki's gonna kind of
use
look
further
over.
experiments on other blends of coffee. See what it would
Yuki's
taste
gonna
like.
look over.
Sugar.
Yuki's gonna look over to Owen like, so I suppose this is extended karma for last night's chocolate milk incident?
What do you think, Yuki?
She's like, hey, at least it wasn't an energy drink.
Oh
God, I
God.
actually got one of
Stop
those right
mentioning
now.
those. You might give somebody an idea.
I have an idea. I get him one says, I have an idea. I want to drink whatever that is.
No.
No.
Oh,
Like somewhere, right out. Sorry, buddy.
He's gonna like also like.
Besides,
page
you're
and,
going in air jail.
I'm gonna turn to Rory and just be like, can you fit Gamamon inside that bag of miracles?
Hey, because I'm a
that
miracle.
might be a good idea actually.
Because
That'd be a wonderful idea.
Next
I'm a mir-
potential experiment. can a Digimon fit in a bag of holding?
And then the next,
We'll
if he
try
does
that.
go in and it does work and it doesn't implode and destroy the world, Gamamon just comes out with in armor that's just covered in pots and pans, like, hey, I found stuff!
Yeah, boy.
What happened?
Alright, am I good? Am I in the bad because I'm a miracle?
Oh my god. Galamon just comes out in the armor like, how long was I gone? But where did you go? I don't know. But wherever it was, I am the king.
Oh boy.
So we get King of Crabs and King of Hammerspace. Got it.
He
Anyway.
comes out the bag, and it's just like the sky's burning, all the buildings in the background are destroyed, and everyone's got like long grey beards.
Oh god. Anyway. Aubrey's just gonna look to the rest of you and go, we should probably start seeing if we can get moving. We don't want to burn daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, let's explore that dungeon!
And then as soon as all of you turn around, you see Snatchmon is already, like, preparing everything. He's been at this, like, with Yuki on his shoulders, probably.
Yeah, Yuki's been helping out the best she can.
Oh,
He's just been doing this quietly.
Like Orion like speaks up. Okay, yeah, we have like for our dungeon or in this case ruin expedition. We need to figure out what formations we're going in.
Well, let's see.
Assume it's the either Snatchmon in the back or in the front, seeing as he is the powerhouse, but also Yuki is injured.
I would argue Shellmon up front if we need to fight. They are very defensive.
Speaking of which, Yuki, do you have any injuries left?
Besides the minor injury from the night prior, technically, since,
remove that. Take that off.
Oh,
The
hey!
overnight sleeping. If anyone was damaged from the previous day, feel free to heal yourself for a long rest.
Right. Well, here's my suggestion. Here's my suggestion. So, since dungeons,
Take your time, honey.
Sorry. I suggest offering me to rule and Starmon in front.
Oh yeah, well, how about you take the flank?
Sure. I guess.
Rachel, Beamon, Yuki.
I'll keep her safe.
It's not a bad idea.
Thanks.
Sure. And Kazuchi and Gamon also in the middle, so it can protect you get all sides. And
That works.
Shellmon, Owen.
What's in the back?
Shellmon, Owen, Cameron, and Rumon in the back.
Okay, I can believe with that. Rurymon is one of the few with the range attacks.
Realizing I was just stretching.
I suggested Shellmon because well he's the biggest and most prone to get hit in the back. No offense.
Well, wouldn't it be easier while we're traveling to at least have Elizamon stay Elizamon until we get closer to the ruins? Because I mean,
yes.
No offense to you, Elizamon, but since Shellmon's pretty big and I assume the shell's pretty heavy, that's gonna slow down movement speed.
It does a lot.
Well, on a different note, if we're assigning formations, I get the dibs of the rule of the playlist.
Oh boy. Alright.
Feel free, I guess.
Great.
Aubrey's gonna go over to Lucamon and be like, do you want to go back to Jerulamon, or are you happy like this for now?
I'm happy being like this for now. It's been a while since I was at my rookie level. Could do me good.
She gives you a
Fair
pat.
enough. Fair enough.
So as the group gets ready to go, I just imagine Yuki hits shuffle on her playlist and,
you do that. And by the time that you do that, I'm going to fucking shuffle the playlist myself to see what song comes up.
Oh, damn.
Because you sent it to me. So, Harassing Shuffle, we get McDonald's in the Pentagon by Silly Stew.
Aw.
That's the song that came up first.
McDonald's in the Pentagon.
You have some
I
weird
just have
music taste.
Digimon looking on like, what the fuck is this? Digimon plus Rachel, actually.
Furumon is just covering his ears.
Sorry, what did you say? Sorry.
Since McDonald's in the Pentagon is playing, thanks to Yuki's playlist, I just imagine the Digimon are confused. And then there's Rachel. Rachel's tired of this already.
Oh yeah, I've never heard this before. I thought I was gonna play the other thing. Let me.
It's a very fun song. It's a very Yuki song, though.
McDonald's in the Pentagon.
There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon.
Well, I will say, like, Ruben like looks over at Owen. It's like, Owen, what type of songs do you like?
Oh yeah, no, she hates this.
I actually have a much different taste. Some of the music is similar to Yuki's, but not like this.
Yuki's just like, well, hey, if you guys want to add songs to queue, you can just tell me.
I don't think
gonna
we have
hog
the
the
internet
Discord.
here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I have it downloaded or at least something close to it.
Do you have Tell Everyone on My Way by Phil Collins?
I don't think I do.
That's the song from Brother Bear, right?
Yes. Yes, and it will be fitting for walking.
Oh, Owen actually reaches into his pocket and pulls out his Digivice and looks through his playlist. You are so lucky I have Disney hits on this.
Yeah, hell yeah. My man. My man.
I'll pause my stuff if you want to play then.
Okay, yeah, it's no problem. Owen's going to click play and put the song on full volume.
You can pause, McDonald's in the Pentagon, despite that being a fucking bot, guys.
I'd imagine most, like, Lugamon, Biomon, and Rurimon and Gamon vibing to On Our Way.
Now this is better.
Alright. So, as all of you decide to make your way through towards the northern area, like you were told from Parasormon before you left, it takes a couple hours of walking, but eventually you do start coming across a very ruined building.
Ruins.
Ooh.
The ruins.
The ruins.
Oh.
Kazuichi just whistles, looking at this.
Oh, it's
I will
ruined.
make
So
everyone
place is
bigger.
ruined.
So all of
Owen
you
is just-
arrive.
Owen is just gobsmacked at this place. This.
Oh.
I have no words for this place.
Yeah.
It's comforting.
It's really cool.
Owen is gonna just gesture to the group. Okay, guys, we need to be careful. This place could have booby traps.
Yeah, that's
True.
yes. That's why the formation exists.
Yes, that's true.
Did someone laugh at?
I like nice. Fine.
I'd imagine Galamon laughs at the word trap.
I was gonna say
What?
booby, but okay.
He doesn't know the meaning of both words, so yeah, he would laugh at either one.
Trap.
Just imagine the fucking Peter Griffin laugh as he says it like. Anyway.
Trap.
Anyway.
Booby.
So this building
Yeah.
is, as you would expect, in complete and utter ruin. Places have been torn apart from the walls to the ceiling to windows that used to be there, but the glass no longer remains, or there are shards remaining in places where they would be. This place is fully made of stone. And stairs, there are some stairs that remain in some places that look like it would take you towards a higher area, but everything has just crumbled so much that there's no point going up them. They just lead to nothing. They would just take you higher to kind of look over the horizon this place is on. It's... looks like... overgrown. Lots of foliage just taken over a lot of places, like the digital world's equivalent to moss has started growing all over it. Statues are broken and in pieces, or even somehow managed to have remained in some areas. This place is huge. It's not small whatsoever.
Lugamon's gonna look around and be like, something either happened here or it's just been left to rot over the years.
This would be something that, like, any major history buff would love to witness. God damn.
You
Like,
think
it was like,
you think there's any Digimon here?
I mean,
That's
we could
all
look
good.
around.
do we? Like,
You realizing I
Like,
forgot to place on Biomon?
I wonder
can we,
if there was
can we,
Sorry, that's on me.
can we
Go on,
investigate and see what this room was for? Like a brain check?
That or if there's any Digimon around?
If you want to look around, give me a brains check. To find out what this was for, I'm gonna have to ask for a DC of 15. To search for Digimon that are here, it's gonna be lower. I'll give you an 8.
I'm gonna
You
roll.
can
For,
tag
did
team
not-
with a Vemmon.
It didn't loop.
I'm gonna roll for Owen.
So
Roll
tell
for-
me which one you're trying to go for, and then we'll see what happens.
Oh, I would have gone
Sorry.
for Digimon.
Alright,
You
so...
can going for
okay,
Digimon as
the-
well.
I was going for the investigator.
Yeah, you exploded!
Oh my god, she exploded. It's because of the height on Snatchmon, clearly.
Yeah!
Like,
I guess
I'm
I'll
gonna roll.
spend, 7 to meet the investigation?
Okay, wait, what was
yeah.
the DC for...
The
What was the DC for finding the
investigation-
Digimon?
The
8.
DC for finding the Digimon was 8. The DC for the
I'm spending it at
investigation
6.
of the area was 15.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
spending
spend an-
7.
I'm gonna spend an adversity token to make that 8 on Yuki's end for just finding the Digimon.
That's
What a
perfectly
surprise!
fine.
Kate rolls a 1.
Aubrey,
Hush.
I will have her roll, because why not?
Aw.
I don't get to roll as Aubrey very often.
I'll take the loss
Castle.
for.
To the
That's
absolute.
okay. Aubrey
Castle
got
I'll take the loss.
13. I will spend 2 on 13 to make
Okay,
Aubrey
don't
go to
forget-
15.
One got 2.
Take a loss
Kate,
for.
don't forget you
for
got easy
Orion.
going.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna take the loss for Orion, and
I'm not gonna roll for Lugamon.
Aubrey, I
do we
also
wanna
get a
have
token.
roll?
Aubrey exploded.
Right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get the puppy. For a bit.
Okay.
Gamma does not know anything. Gamma
Hmm.
nor Orion does anything.
Do we want Snatch to roll, or do we think that's gonna be too overpowered in this moment?
I think it would be too OP in this moment. I'm just
Okay,
gonna leave
fair
it.
enough.
I'm just gonna leave it up to the humans in this case to try and figure that, because I don't want Snatchmon like absolutely getting a massive number and then getting like 35.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I get it.
Yeah, I will leave him out of this for the sake of balancing and letting the humans have a turn to kind of figure things out for themselves. So
Snatchmon is
people-
joining Yuki in the of looking for Digimon. How about
basically-
that?
Yeah, sure, fine.
The reason
I'm
she
not
exploded.
so for Snatchmon for balancing reasons. I'm not using Genius.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I was gonna say he's the reason she exploded, clearly.
Yeah. Okay, he rolled a 9.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So, I was gonna ask, what do we know about... So, did you explain about the Seance thing? Because I haven't really...
No, I've not
kind of
explained
cut
about
for
the
me.
area yet. I want Welsh to come back first before I do that, so I don't have to repeat myself.
Mm-hmm. And that way we're not throwing random lore things without Welsh being aware of it.
I love,
You know?
I love how I think
Alright.
my
I'm back.
I think my regular roles are coming back. I think I'm because I'm going to I think I rolled 2 nat ones as Burimon and
Yikes.
Oh, did
Yeah,
roll
you
that one
did. You
again?
did. Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, if
God.
it makes you feel better, Beelmon also got a nat 1. Just as an additive. On a different note, Rachel, did you make sure to take that adversity token?
Yeah, be sure to take adversity tokens for the people who are failing.
Oh, me taking I met it. I spent 7.
No, because Beelmon failed.
Oh, right.
Beelmon
Okay.
got a nat 1.
Beelmon failed, she rolled a nat 1.
Oh dear.
With the additive, it was a 2, but still.
I'm gonna say Luca was just gonna be sniffing around, but I'm not gonna roll since we already met the thing. That's it. He's just going.
So is that Welsh back then?
Yeah, it's me.
Yep.
Right, okay. So for the people that passed the investigation,
Oh, yeesh.
so that would be Rachel and Aubrey.
Oh yeah.
So that was the DC of 15. So I'm saving the Digimon, sorry, until like afterwards. I explain this.
Okay.
Rachel, Aubrey kind of stays by you as you two kind of walk alongside one another and look around the area to kind of see things that are left and have remained from Digimon that once took care of this place and haven't been here for a long time. And on the statues, like some pieces are hard to determine. But
Alright. Sorry, Dad.
one does remain. And I'm going to see if I have an image that I can use for... I've got none, do I? Great, okay. I'm just gonna have to open something very quickly on the Discord, because I have to grab a picture, because I didn't think anybody was gonna meet this 15, actually. Alright, I'm going to just roll a number to see... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm just gonna roll a d8 very quickly. Okay. Alright. So I have to grab... Give me just a couple moments, because I have to grab an image. Also, give me a moment, because my mother needs to, have eye drops put in. But I will at least put this on the screen so that you can kind of look at this. So, this statue is of a Digimon. It's standing tall, proud, and has many little Digimon around them.
Oh, that's the statue.
Oh, I know this one. You.
Yo!
This Digimon statue still remains, while the rest are destroyed and are in pieces.
Oh.
There are multiple different areas where these statues would have been in. 4 on each side. Aubrey's kind of staring at this and going, like, and the fact that there's also a plaque on it as well, written in a language you can't read. I wonder why these statues are here.
Oh. Cameron, like, marvels at this, like, the big statues, like, oh, wow, look at her outfit. It's marvelous.
Aubrey just gives you a look of, really?
I'm just gonna like look and sort of take in the majesty, kind of, you know. Is it weird to like blush slightly at like a statue?
No, feel free to release Rachel's potential inner gay.
Shut. She's just gonna like you're gonna see like the really pale face just turns ever so slightly red, and then she just like shakes her head a bit like, and just goes, "Oh, some kind of royalty ruler."
It looks like it.
Hmm.
Are the Digimon able to understand the language on the plaque?
Yes, give me a moment though.
Okay.
Grandma, you can. You're a smart one. You're a smart lizard. Can you read this? Can you read the gobbledygook?
Let's give Chris a moment.
And I'm just like, I'm just talking as a Ryan.
Ah, okay.
I mean, I can certainly try. It's very old though. I'll wait until Kristen gets back.
Yeah. Nice pick of art, though.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a new
yeah.
century art.
Hell yeah. I didn't know she had a new century art.
Yeah, she's actually in New Century, like, for some reason. Funny, like, no one else from Liberator is. They just had her.
What? Damn! Win for her.
Yeah, like, I didn't see much of it myself, but, like, I saw there was, like, some event thing where, like... oh, God.
I am
I took a screenshot of
sorry
it.
for being so in and out.
I think it was, like... Yeah, there was a thing where, like... Jesmon got invited to her ball or something. It was, like, a really interesting, like...
Wait,
little...
is that Syndromon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, okay, hold on.
It's a statue of her.
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say.
Yeah, it's not the physical real-life Syndromon. Calm down. Okay.
It's a statue. We're looking at a statue of a very pretty woman.
Sorry about that. I'll explain once the session's over.
Yeah. So, who's reading this?
Ruimon.
Okay. Ruimon,
Lady Counter 1!
you walk up to this statue, and it reads, Sendrelmon, member of the Digidestined.
Oh. No.
Centralmon, member of the Digidestined?
Wait,
this-
you mean people like... Aubrey's then gonna look towards Rachel and go, this temple, whatever this is, was this dedicated to people that were here before us?
I mean, the time scale on the camping equipment makes sense.
So,
Talk about a legacy.
this Digimon must have been one of the previous, I guess, gals with the people who were here then.
Owen's going to chime in, and it's like, but that still doesn't make sense. If the time was only 150 years ago, then these ruins wouldn't be in this much of a state, would they?
I mean, it depends if there was someone here to keep up after them, or if there might have been combat here. We don't fully know for certain.
I guess that's
How
true.
rapidly does nature overtake? And I'm gonna look up and down the statue again, you know, and I'm just gonna say, like, I'm gonna whisper under my breath, beautiful. I mean...
Oh, is that?
I mean...
Does Aubrey hear you
No.
say beautiful? Because she's right next to you.
Okay, maybe, yeah.
Okay, so Aubrey hears this, looks at you, says nothing, but she does hear it.
I like
Okay,
to
then-
imagine
Just gonna raise his eyebrow
Biomon's
at you.
looking.
Hey,
I
I'm
like to
gonna,
imagine Biomon's looking in awe.
Yeah.
Lugamon's
Yeah.
probably just going to look at the statue and just be like, a Digimon like this? Sendromon.
Yeah.
It's not
So
one
I
I'm
was gonna,
familiar
like,
with.
I was gonna, like, cough and be like, you can tell this one certainly seems a lot. You know, I'm gonna think of Darulu, I'm gonna think of Shell, I'm gonna think of again Snatch, and I'm gonna be like, this one seems a lot more rendered, detailed. You know, like breathtaking. I mean,
It's certainly been
Longer than
made
the
by
rest of
somebody
us.
with a lot of love.
yeah, and again, it seems they talked about the hierarchy, right, of the evolution stages.
Right. I'm wondering if this is one of
This,
the higher ones.
Oh, absolutely.
It definitely gives off the presence of a mega level, but I'm not sure.
If that's what mega levels are like, I would love to be something along the lines of that one day.
I agree.
Cameron looks at Eliza and is like, imagine you with an outfit like that. You would look fabulous.
And again, Aubrey's gonna look at you with a really face.
Cut to like the thought bubble, and it's just like Eliza in like the gown.
The same outfit.
Diamond
Yeah.
ice.
Yes.
Posing, and
Oh, it's got those fucking like SpongeBob movie legs.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
god.
objectively, it's the person that would pull it off the best. Starmon.
Oh no, it's like the fucking
Yeah.
Patrick in the SpongeBob
Yeah.
movie. Oh my
That's what
god.
I'm saying.
Oh my
He's got
god.
Yeah, he's gonna look at a statue. He's gonna envision himself like that, and he's just like, "Yeah, King of Digiwood."
Oh god.
Yeah, anyway. So, for
Hey,
the
that's what I
people... Oh, sorry. Go, DH.
Sorry, like Orion was like, as much as I love seeing, look at pretty woman, I feel we need me to like keep looking around.
I think you know what? Fair enough. So, for the people
Come
that
on.
met the 8, which is pretty much everyone that's not Cameron, Rurimon, and Biomon, and Orion. And, Gamamon, I think.
Yeah, Gamma didn't roll.
Yeah,
He's-
he okay. So the people
Yeah,
that
Lugamon
for the
did
people
all
that
that.
passed the 8 and above, you see a Digimon come through the middle.
Ooh.
I'm gonna move Rurimon out of the way for the sake of easy.
Yeet.
I'm just gonna say the statue's on the left-hand side. That's why. You see a small Digimon appear.
Ooh.
In the middle.
That's just so.
Yamato.
He comes through the middle of the temple and sees all of you. And the people that pass the 8, you all see him as well.
Lugamon, is that a relative of yours? That's a Gabumon.
Yeah, I am a Gabumon.
Rare to see your kind of need. Why are you here?
Well, you know, just looking around. I was trying to find some stuff. Couldn't really find it all that well. What about you? It's been a while since I've seen some new Digidestined.
You know about us?
Wait.
You know a thing
Wait,
or two
you know-
sometimes.
Did you knew the previous Digidestin?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. That doesn't matter too much.
It kind of does.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. Come on. Much as I love your style, much as I love your swag, you got real good, nice quality pelt over there, you know. But you know, I kind of think that the big, dark, mysterious temple background, like, trust me, I've shot on sets like that, are, like, basically as good as this, you know, lying. But
I'm an enemy.
know.
No. I'm not. Just a friendly guy.
no. I mean, I forget it. You won't understand cinema.
He tilts his head in confusion.
Just
right.
tell us about this place. Tell us about the big statue. Tell us everything you want to tell us.
Oh, well, the statue's in Drillmon, and this is a temple. I mean, you can see that much.
But what? But you knew. But you know about the Digidestin. Okay. New question. Do you know anything else? Anything specific about this temple, or do you just hang around here?
Really hang around here all that often. It's been a minute since I've been here, actually. Just looking for stuff.
where did you-
Well, I came from the main island.
The main
There
island.
you are.
Well, I mean, this is just a smaller part of the bigger digital world. I mean, someone's ought to tell you that by now.
To be honest, we've only been here a few days. We didn't really get much info on some of the Digimon we've met.
Geography is not my forte.
Okay, well, this is
Owen-
just like a smaller area of the bigger digital world.
Owen's gonna go into his pocket and pull out his Digivice and ask, have you ever seen anything like this before?
The Digivice?
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna pause for a minute. I've heard about him.
From where?
Other Digimon? I mean, not all
You-
Digimon don't know about the Digidestin. Like, come on.
Okay, when was the last time you have seen the Digidestin?
So, well, I mean, I'm seeing you guys right now.
The previous
Digidestin, are you not-
But you-
Lugamon's just
The
gonna start getting the angry sort of mark on his head. It's like, I feel like we're going around in circles. Can you please tell us anything helpful about
useful.
this temple?
Well, I mean, there's other Digimon inside that guard it, but mainly it's just for the older Digidestined.
Can you lead us to these Digimon? They might be able to help. We're trying to find a way home, see?
I can try and do that. I just need to reunite with one of my friends first, but I'll meet up with you later. How about that?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
no problem. I think I know who this friend is, out of character.
What do you mean?
That's a Gabumon.
Well, obviously it's Psychmon.
Anyway,
Nah, it's probably Galmon. What am I talking about?
anyway.
Either way, I have places to be, people to talk to. I'll see you Digidestin later.
Well,
like, kind of-
Okay.
Can we join you? You know, come on. You seem like such a swell guy.
No, Starmon, we gotta
Maybe
stick
we
together.
shouldn't butt into his life.
Oh,
Perhaps.
I mean, it's a blessing.
but-
We're doing really good. He gets to meet a real star like me.
Aubrey
won't-
just
I
blinks
can
at
tell
you
that
like,
much.
okay.
We can hang out again later, I promise that much. I like hanging out with new friends.
Oh, do we have your
Friends.
Digida?
What?
Oh, sorry. I just want to. Actually, I should probably ask. Like, is Digita a thing? It's like a thing from the redigitized games. It's basically just Digi Twitter.
Oh,
gosh.
considering I've not thought about it, no.
Damn it. Okay.
That's a thing.
Yeah,
I-
I
It
didn't
was
know that
in one
existed.
video
I'm gonna
game.
say no.
Fair enough.
Either way, just Goblin like, hey, well, look, I'll come back later with one of my friends. They should also be able to help you out.
Yeah, we
Well-
can take all the help we can get.
Thank,
I know that much.
thank you.
Of course. I'll see you later, new Digidestin. Bye! And he, like, waves as he's walking away.
Yeah, so you kind of see him
Goodbye.
go by everybody before leaving. What
Okay,
a
that
strange
was
little
weird.
guy. What did you call him?
Gabumon.
Ah.
They may look like me, but they're actually reptile Digimon. They wear a pelt of a champion level.
Right. So he's like a Viking in that sense. Got it.
In a sense, yes, they are friendly Digimon and willing to help out any in need, but without their pelt, they do tend to be very cowardly.
Right. Oh, okay. Anyway. Maybe there's something up through the middle there. Excuse me.
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
Might I suggest
That's
we
good.
Digivolve just in case?
Yeah, you guys do that.
As you actually
Cameron?
begin to start doing that, you hear a
Oh shit, is that a horse?
It
Yes,
sounds like
no.
something.
What the heck?
before suddenly through the middle,
Ooh,
you see a
It's a horse.
large
It's a centaur.
Centaurian-like Digimon with a helmet and a red glowing eye appearing through said helmet. Halt!
Is that a
You
friend
give
of
me a
yours?
wave.
Or-
Friend of yours, Snatchmon?
He shakes his head no.
Uh,
And as you, before you even make a move, halt!
Uh-oh.
We're all thinking.
Hi.
Like, we're all thinking.
Yep. We're not here to cause any harm. We just want to
Who
get some
are you and
information.
why do you walk upon these sacred grounds?
We're the Digidestined?
Technically,
You
Technically-
see
based on what that Gabumon said.
Oh god, yes.
proof, or I will attack you now. Aubrey immediately
You
raises her
sounds like
hand and
that.
raises the Digivice.
Yeah, Owen's gonna
Whoa, whoa,
pull
whoa,
out
whoa,
his
whoa, whoa.
Digivice.
Digivice too.
hey, damn, dude.
Here's the proof. Here's the proof.
Yep, see?
Hey, damn, police brutality much?
So he kind of looks between all the Digivices when all of you pull them up. You are not the ones I remember. He will stand down.
Yeah, we're kind of new. We've been here for a few days.
A few days, you say?
Okay, so you know the previous Digidestined.
Somewhat. Why were you called
Can you
here?
tell us?
We aren't
We
sure.
don't know.
We were wondering if
showed up here at different points.
we came here to find more information. To help us.
We're
just makes
also
sense.
looking for another Digimon too. Have you seen an Alamon recently?
No, I have not seen one like that.
Uh,
I do know of
that's
one
what I
of the
wanted.
Village of Beginnings, but he would be all the way over there, not over here.
That's the one we're
Well, you
actually looking
think-
for.
Then you would
Well,
be
you
better
think
going
that.
back to the Village of Beginnings. You're too far away.
But that's why. Oh my god, never mind. That's why we came.
Just letting you know, nobody ever said Alamon would go this far.
Oh,
Sure.
where?
Yuki's
Nobody
gonna,
ever said that. You assumed that yourselves.
Yuki's gonna look to the Syndromon statue and then to like the other spots where there would clearly be other statues. I've got a question about the history here real quick.
Of course. I want your names first. If you are the Digidestined.
My name's Yuki Mikami. This is my partner Snatchmon.
He waves.
And
I'm Owen Murdoch, and that's my partner Rurimon.
Mhm.
Hi.
Rachel Constantine, Beomon.
things.
Aubrey Faye
I got-
Wolf, Lugamon? Or, that is your name, right, Lugamon?
That is my name. And Lugamon's just gonna bow.
Finally got it right, I swear.
I'm Kazuichi Kitagawa, and that's my partner, Gamelan.
Hi, my new friend.
Mhm. And you. And he looks towards Cameron.
My name's Cameron Wolf, and this is my partner Elizamon.
Pleasure to meet you.
And I am Orion. I am Orion Regals, and this is my partner Starmon.
Yo.
I see. If you are looking for information about this place, then I am the one that you should ask. He then gives you a bow
Fine.
before raising again. I am Centaurumon. I am the guardian of this keep.
Neat.
Nice to meet you, Centaurumon.
So,
But yeah,
Yeah, nice to meet you.
can I ask, was this dedicated to the Digidestined but that were here before we were? You would be correct. It is indeed. However, it has
Ooh.
fallen out of care for quite some time.
seems
Dang.
that statue of what was it? It was called Sendromon. Is this still a good nick? But who are the other Digimon partners? If there were any other statues of them, I'm really curious.
I can answer that
Yeah,
question.
I was gonna
for you.
ask that.
Come, follow me. You have much to learn.
Right.
And he's going to go through the middle.
Oh, yeah, trading art.
And he's going to take you down a flight of very long stairs from the middle. Before you all reach,
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa.
the place inside that he takes you to is directly underneath the temple. But it is huge. It's gigantic. It's probably bigger than the temple you were just in. All of you wandering, kind of taking steps over water, as some of it has kind of fallen in over the years.
I didn't think this place was any bigger. This is crazy.
Talk about a secret basement.
Lugamon's just gonna be in order for spectacular.
Come. The information you seek is up the back here. And he takes you kind of towards these staircases and goes up it before standing at ease next to the staircase that leads to a back wall.
Oh.
Lugamon's just gonna sit down attentively, ready to listen, and Owen's just gonna pretty much stand and do the same.
Are we allowed to come up and see this? You may.
Oh, sweet.
Aubrey will
Snatchmon, let's
plunge. Snatchmon will nod, and he will go with you up to, the top where you have been allowed to go.
So, what is this place then, Centaurimon?
This temple was designed to my brain is failing me. I know what it's for, but my brain is fucking dying.
Is it honor? Is it to honor or?
We honor the Digidestined for making cookies that one Wednesday.
Oh, haha. This temple is designated to the Digidestined, and they're employed to save our digital world the last time they were here. That was over 150 years ago.
We learned that time frame.
We learned that from, Cherrymon Village, thanks to Baraimon.
Yeah.
And
who all were the former Digidestined, if you don't mind me asking?
This I can answer you. But allow me to give you a tale first. It will fill in the gaps that you were looking for.
Lord Rob.
Story time!
So on the back wall, there are a bunch of old hieroglyphs. This is just a reference image. It's not looking exactly like this.
Yeah.
There's the shape of your Digivices on the wall, and there are drawings of 8 individuals and what look like 8 Digimon, and you see Centralmon is one of them. Alongside these 8.
What they look like?
On the opposite side, you see a very large Digimon with a multitude of smaller ones alongside him.
Ooh.
In terms of the ones you see on the left-hand side where the humans are, you see, as I said, 8 humans and 8 Digimon. All of the drawings of these Digimon are intact.
Oh.
Ooh.
So what they look like?
Just doing that for you now. One moment, as I have to get all
Oh,
these.
is the big one with the army also intact?
Yes.
Interesting.
I am on pins and needles.
Same here.
Ryan, give me the crumbs, Kristen. Come on, give me the crumbs.
Be patient. I have to go through my files, you fuckers. Okay. That's one,
It's
two,
okay,
three,
we're
4,
patient.
6.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
As Kristen's going through, guys, what did we think of Gabumon? I think Gabumon's a charming fellow, guys.
Love
What a
it.
sweet man.
He's a little
I don't know
he's a little sussy. He's a
What am I
little
doing?
sussy.
What do you mean? That there is no thoughts in his head
Oh,
at
I've already done
all.
that.
Look at him.
Shit.
Like,
I-
what?
I-
Like, what is like?
Look, I trust Gabumon more than I trust Orion. Secret.
Wow. Like, wow.
No wait. Say the catchphrase.
I don't know the catchphrase.
Hurtful.
Like him. Hurtful.
It's the catchphrase.
Hurtful.
Yeah,
Like,
Orion writes catchphrase is hurtful.
Hurtful.
Hurtful's the
like it.
catchphrase.
I just like
Hurtful?
it.
That sounds like it hurts. You shouldn't do that.
So, on the left-hand side, alongside the humans, you see
Mhm.
these 8 Digimon. You see
Ooh.
1. You already
Dendromon.
know this one.
Okay. Ooh.
It's in color too.
Yeah.
Well, it won't be. I'd
That's
say these
not-
are in black and white, but you can you can
I know.
determine the shapes.
I'm making a joke.
You see 2.
Ooh. Is that
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Queen Beemon.
Digimon?
You see
Yay. Oh.
Hang on. Is that
3.
Guma? Ooh. Interesting.
That's fun.
You see 4.
That's a horse.
Ancient
Oh, it's a big
Trojamon.
horse. It's a big horse.
It's a big horsey.
You also see 5.
Oh, Rival Ludramon.
And you also see
Oh.
6.
I swear to God. Yeah, the Randomon.
You see 7.
Oh. Nice.
Pyramidimon. Oh, that's so cool.
I'm
And
surprised to see him. To be
The
honest.
last one
Yeah, me too.
on the left-hand side with the humans, number 8.
Gabumon.
Hang on.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Oh.
Who
Whoa.
is that?
That's Gabumon
Shit.
found the friendship.
Man,
Where?
that's cool.
Why do
And
these feel
the-
like really feel familiar? Still.
And the enemy?
The one you see on the right-hand side looks like this.
Oh.
Oh.
Galactimon.
And the ones you
Yeah.
see below him look like this.
Oh no. Oh,
Hang on.
Oh,
Owen's just gonna be
Yuki's
like.
eyes widen at that.
Oh.
Owen's going to look at the hieroglyph and look back at Snatchmon, and just kind of step away a little bit out of just a slight inkling of fear,
Wow.
and just like
Whoa.
that's Vemon, guys.
Oh.
What?
Yuki does the exact opposite, if anything, where she just kind of holds onto Snatchmon just a little bit tighter, like, okay, and I mean, he's proven to be on our side. I mean, I have my Digivice, like,
That is true. No,
I don't
that is true.
think
I'm sorry.
I don't think Centramon said that. Told us like we just see the images. We don't know.
Yeah,
if they're
you
good
just
or
see
bad
the
yet.
images.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
just
not
said,
started
like, oh, yeah,
explaining yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Allow me to
just so
explain
she-
you the tale of the previous Digi-Destined. Their journey in this world, and why they were called here in the first place. I'll give anybody a chance to react before he begins if you want to do that.
Oh. I'll just sort of look, not particularly annoyed or anything, just like interested.
I'm gonna have Raymond like get one of his journals, and he's like he is preparing to write all this down.
Understandable.
Kazuichi just has his arms crossed.
Owen's
Listening
just going to be
intently.
ready to watch intently. and listen.
150 years ago in the digital world, before you all arrived, a previous group of humans became the first ever Digidestined our world had ever seen. Like you, they arrived from your human world, but why they were called here was a mystery at first. But it turns out that they were tasked to stop a seemingly impossible to avoid calamity. A meteor. Coming to crash into our digital world from space.
Right,
You do
so
see...
as
Oh, you
sorry,
can go.
as the meteor thing, as meteor is mentioned, Starmon's going to kind of look up. You know, kind of in not like kind of just like oh, but sorry, continue.
You're fine. The closer this meteor came to our digital world, and you see one of the hands point towards elsewhere on the hieroglyphs that are above kind of this large Digimon on the right-hand side here. You see a large meteor with multiple pieces surrounded by it. Pieces broke off of it and landed in our world, causing Digimon to go insane.
They got corrupted.
The Digidestined who were once here were on a race against time. The closer that meteor came to us, the faster our world would be destroyed. They gathered strength from all over. Some Digimon opposed them. Some intended to use the infection from the meteorite shards for their own gain. And some were stopped before they could, while others lost themselves to madness and had to be destroyed. The Digidestined eventually reached Mega Level over time, and they befriended strong Digimon that would assist them to going up towards the stars, allowing them to directly take on this meteor with the power they obtained. They approached, worked together as one, and destroyed it, only for this one to emerge from inside. And you see him gesturing towards this large Digimon, a being we now know as Galactimon. It awoke in a rage and attacked our world, and the Digidestined had to pull out all stops they could to stop it before our world was destroyed once and for all. They won, but the code of Galactimon was absorbed into the land of our digital world itself, causing Galactimon to go into a slumber.
So it can wake up at any time.
Potentially, yes.
So hang on, this wasn't so a meteor, as in the digital world has meteors.
Indeed we do.
That can corrupt other Digimon.
And
What
so
about-
you have space.
Yes.
Yuki is looking at the specific hieroglyphs of the Vebmon as she's, holding on a little bit tighter to Snatchmon because, hey, what the hell? As she just kind of pipes up because she was eerily quiet throughout the entire part, what about the Vemmon underneath Galactimon?
The Vemmon. He
Yeah.
looks towards Snatchmon slightly, kind of eyes him up and down silently, before looking back to the
he's-
hieroglyph.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
If you have something to ask, Yuki, you can say it.
He's my partner. I mean, I get that all Digimon are the same, but does this have something to do with why, at least, as you've said before, Snatchmon, that you don't remember much of your past?
Snatchmon is just watching quietly at this moment in time, just taking all of this in. Digimon who were infected with this meteorite had something odd happen. Their bodies were... well, the code that makes our bodies was rewritten. And they became one of him. And he points towards Snatchmon and towards the Vemmon. They would lose themselves to madness. A kind like him. He brings the hand pointing towards Vemmon down, but keeps it up towards Snatchmon. Hasn't been seen since that calamity. His existence should not be possible.
Owen's gonna chime in. Wait a minute. Remember what Black Galgamon said before? He saw something purple. He fought something purple. What if? And I'm not saying it could be Snatchmon, but is there a possibility the code could have copied and pasted itself? Make more?
Hang on.
That would imply that, like, Galacticamon's waking up, then.
You mentioned a curse of madness.
Indeed.
We've been seeing, like, madness overtake certain, residents of this world.
Yeah.
You have.
Well,
Yeah. First a dinosaur, then
the day we landed in this world, Alomon was afflicted, and then we came across a Galgamon with the same problem, who told us I fought something purple. Before that, it wasn't long after we arrived that we found Yuki with Vemmon, but Vemmon's been helping us. He's been a really great ally.
Yeah.
He's been my friend this whole time. No, he's my best friend. He's a gentle person. The only time he really got angry was against Meramon and Vorvomon, and that's because I got pretty hurt. Admittedly, that was my own stupid action that caused it, but he's my friend. You wouldn't hurt a fly on any normal occasion, unless literally it was protecting me. I could show you my Digivice to prove it. I've been with him this whole time.
I do not need to see it again. But why he is here concerns me.
Did you not mention the code got absorbed into the land?
It did, yes. And we have not seen one of his kind since. The fact that he is popping up again.
Maybe just a gestation period. As in, the moment the seed, enters the world, there's a certain amount of time before it can integrate itself and replicate.
It's that, or potentially the reason why you all were being brought here could be along the same reason as the former Digidestined. We might have to be facing up against Galacticamon.
We were brought here to fight that. I mean, and Owen's just gonna slightly get into a mild panic attack. It's like, how could we beat something that big if it's waking up? We aren't heroes.
Theomon's gonna look over.
Rurimon
You go first. You're Rurimon.
Rumon's gonna it looks like nervous, but then he sees like Owen starting to panic. He's like, hey, maybe there's, maybe he hasn't awoken yet. Maybe we can easily revert this. We can revert this before it gets out of hand. Maybe we can.
Burimon, I like your optimism, but think about it. If he's starting to wake up and he starts causing a rampage, we saw the damage that could be done.
But I've also seen what you guys can do as well. You when you first arrived here, we were up against Alamon, a champion level Digimon, and you all stood up against it. And again, we thought that we fought plenty of Digimon so far, and we've overcome it. So don't think of yourself less, Owen. You actually have a lot of courage, and we can get through this together.
Owen's just gonna look at Rurimon and just stay silent, clenching his fists because he's still pretty panicky at this news.
With this, I'm gonna mention out loud, since I don't know if Sif saw it in the chat. Would you want Biomon to use cheer up in this scenario?
Oh, yes, please do. Sorry.
You have the adversity token, so I just wanted to ask
how much
if you
have to
don't like
spend
spending.
again?
It's 2.
It's 2.
Yeah, go for it. Too.
Okay, so let me just remember myself what this does. Okay, so you're rolling charm with advantage. In this case.
I'm gonna roll those real quick.
Okay.
5 and 4.
Okay. Do you want to add any tokens? Owen, I'm gonna have you roll grit against this in just a moment.
Alright. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, that's
my
signal real quick.
Yeah, Sif, do you want to add any tokens to the 5 or?
3. I'll add 3.
Okay, making it an 8. Owen, roll me a grit check. Your DC is 8 to see if you're still panicking despite what Biomon is trying to assist you with.
Okay, 1 second. I just gotta sort myself out. Okay, roll a grit check.
Yep. DC is 8.
That is my worst stat. Okay, here we go.
That's a 2.
Okay.
Are you adding tokens to this 8 or no? To this 2,
I'm gonna add 6 tokens to me. Wait, hang on. I'm confused.
You'd have to beat it. It's contested in this case.
Wait, so does he want to feel panicked, or does I'm confused about all the checks. Oh, sorry, you want me to feel panicked? Oh, I don't know.
This is so this is to see if Biomon is going to cheer you up at all. So you spending 6 is going to keep you being panicked.
Oh, right.
This check is contested.
Okay, then no, I'm not gonna spend tokens to this then. I'll leave it as a 2.
So Biomon, how do you cheer up Owen from feeling as panicked as he was a moment ago?
Biomon looks over as she kind of lands, she was flying as she lands near Rurimon. She's like, Rurimon is right, and especially it looks like the other Digidestined had time to reach their mega levels. It is highly likely that we have that same time as well. We know what's coming ahead of time, and unlike them, we are more well informed. Take this as a chance for us to strike with advantage. We have shown ourselves to be capable up to now, and I believe in us to be more capable for when this time comes.
Owen is going to look to his Digivice, then look back at Biomon, then Rurimon, then looks at everyone else, breathes in for a minute, and just opens his mouth and says, "You're right. Sorry, it's just.
Feel panicked. It's a lot.
I know. This is so big, and Rurimon, I'm sorry. I should never doubt you. You're right. You helped us out, and you
helped us get so far in the short time we've been with each other.
Don't underestimate your own contributions too, Owen. You've been playing medic for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, well, when I got nervous, especially during our first battle, you're the one who, encouraged me and support me, and I don't think I could have done it without you. So, let me be the one to support and encourage you too.
Owen is just going to have a few tears roll down his face as he kneels down to Rurimon's level and gives him the biggest hug ever. Like the tightest hug he's ever given anyone.
Ruben hooks him back, and he says like, I may still be learning about things, and especially things like, you know, social stuff like friendship and that, but I know for 100% scientific fact that you are my best friend, and that together, all of us, we can overcome anything.
Together, Rurimon, I trust you wholeheartedly on this. And you're right. You are my best friend too, and I trust you wholeheartedly. Together, we can get through this with everyone. We won't fail because we got all of you.
I'll come over to sort of what Bio was and be like, someone's picked himself back up.
I can't always be cautious all the time.
Well,
I'm just nodding and be like, yeah.
Caution is not a bad thing, Owen.
It's really not.
Well, DMs very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'll wait until...
Yeah. I'll just keep saying, like, you know...
Okay.
I
have something to... You're fine, keep on going.
Okay.
You're fine.
I was just gonna say, I was gonna say, like, I was looking at BM and be like, you know, good job.
Being cautious is not a bad thing, Owen. But you just need some more self-confidence in yourself. Because I believe in you.
Thanks, partner. And Owen is going to hold out his hand to Rurimon. You with me on this?
Oh, it was already here.
Like, Rumon then, like, takes his hand.
Love that.
You betcha, partner.
With that...
All emotions!
Rurimon. As you hold on to Owen's hand, and you hold each other for just a moment, you start to feel a warmth inside of your body.
Ain't no way.
The encouragement that you're giving Owen and the confidence that you're giving him is making you feel happy, proud, and most of all, more that you've felt like you've gotten closer to him throughout this journey since it began. Owen, you begin to feel a warmth in your pocket.
Oh, Owen pulls out his Digivice from his pocket.
You see a white screen envelop, and a voice plays in your mind.
Ready?
Here we go!
I wish I can yell.
Digi-Evolution.
Oh, shit.
Owen is just gobsmacked of what's happening right now.
I think this is the right one you sent me. If it's not, I'm very sorry.
Yeah. That's fine. It's fine.
Because I remember you sending this to me, and I was I was confused on which one it was, so I remember having this one.
That's fair.
Rurimon, you begin to feel yourself grow and glow and get larger. I don't think this is correct now I think about it. This is too calm. But we'll make do.
Yeah.
It works in this.
I think it works in this setting.
Fair enough. Apologies. I'll make sure to get the correct one next time. But Rurimon, you
No,
feel yourself
it's
glow
fine.
a bright white and feel yourself get larger and larger. Say the line, please.
Say the line, bot.
If you do know the champion's name, right? Do I have to?
It's not on show. It's not on my character sheet.
That's yeah. It's 'cause you don't know.
I'll message you the name now.
Yeah, I'll give you access. Oh, I did not give you access.
Yeah, that's. All right. Should I wait until I get access, or
You have access.
Do it now. Do it now.
Do it.
Do it.
Rurimon Digifold 2? And then
You could...
I'm gonna. Can I do a bit of flair?
Absolutely. Take the floor.
Yes, describe
absolutely.
Do it.
Take the floor.
So as everyone kind of glows, suddenly a pillar of a fire spins around him, and then as he gets bigger and bigger, his fangs become sharper, his claws become more longer, and he has and he becomes a lot more sharp himself. And then the fireball explodes, and out comes.
Yes!
Come on!
What the what?
Well, we did say emotions could cause digivolution.
Owen is just in shock. Rurimon?
No, that's not who I am. My name's Kobomon, Owen. I have to say, this body of mine, I like it.
I'm really Cobaltmon. Owen just has no words anymore. He's just gonna look back at the group and just like, I really need to stop being cautious, huh, guys? Forget this. This is what gets us.
I guess.
What's the matter? Are you awestrucken? Are you amazed?
A little bit, yeah.
I gave him coffee earlier. I take credit for this.
Oh.
Maybe that's part of it. But who's to say? Then
Wait, what you
then Kobomon gently kind of pokes Owen's head. But it's thanks to you, partner, that I finally evolved.
I'm so proud of you. Yeah, a little bit, but I'm proud of you either way, buddy.
Still, wasn't expecting a Cobalt Digimon.
Neither did I.
Really?
I guess we
Oh, that was
can expect Digimon.
Interesting. As you hear Centorumon looking over. You are one I have not seen before. He's going to walk over towards you, Koboldmon. And he's looking you up and down as he kind of walks around you, kind of looking over your new features and whatnot. I have seen a couple Rurimon in my time. But I have not seen one digivolve to this form before. Intriguing.
Clearly, they didn't have the inspiration to go into a more greater form like this.
Perhaps. And he simply wanders back over to where he was and standing at ease once more. I congratulate you. Owen, was it?
Yes, thank you, Centauruman. Lulumon's gonna look at Cobaltmon and just be like, I am rather impressed. I didn't think this would be the form you would attain as well.
What can I say? If my simple feats can impress people.
I like to imagine.
Cobaltmon is just brimming with confidence.
I like to imagine Biomon gives like a little clap with her wings. Like, good job!
I'd say like, wow. Oh, you're looking like a real star, man. You got the face for it now. All the angles, all the sharpness. I'm just gonna sort of try and do that thing where you put your fingers like in a frame, but he doesn't have fingers, so he just looks
Yeah,
like
you just see the
moving
flaps
hands.
like look
So
over
Ryan
it.
does it for him.
Yeah. Pick Mon to me. Make a frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and he goes like, Animus. And you just sort of see like a square and be like, oh yeah, that is photogenic.
Cobaltmon just like gives him like a smirk. It's like,
Oh, he's in his teenage phase, guys.
Really won't have any consequences.
Oh god. Oh, still, Owen's gonna take his glass off and wipe his eyes and just be really proud of his partner's growth. And then he's gonna look back to Centauromon. So, Centauromon, is there anything else you can help us with? Let's prepare.
What are you wanting to know?
How did the Digidestin defeat Galactimon the first time?
In battle.
Mm-hmm. I'd imagine it wasn't just with sheer force alone.
No. They used much strategy, as well as many allies to make sure their victory was ensured.
Guess that makes sense. Can't really fight something like that with just your Digimon partners and well alone.
You would be surprised.
Assuming
Cobaltmon then like pipes like then says like, so use strategy. Do you think there might be any history books that could give us more information upon this creature's weakness?
I'm
or
not
even
sure.
how they managed to beat it?
I'm not sure.
Do
you
The
think
tale
it's
of the
possible that any of-
Digidestined hasn't been passed along as much as you would hope it had been. I am the sole caretaker
Aye.
of this ruin here.
Question. Do you think... Sorry, you go first.
Oh no, you can do it first.
I'll just say, do you think they'd still be around, the humans, the partners?
That's around what I was gonna ask anyways.
I'm gonna have him roll a brains check.
Let's hope Centauromon's a smart boy.
There was a creature at the front, the Gavin, who mentioned not being here in a long time. Maybe he has some connection to this?
So he rolled a 12.
Ooh.
Does that pass?
Oh, excuse me.
I have to figure out how to handle this.
On
What do I want
a
to say?
different note,
Yes?
Yuki might actually ask Snatchmon to head up for a little bit, just because she needs some time to think about some stuff.
Snatchmon simply looks
So,
up
like-
to you, and you've been on his shoulders, you know his hand has just been placed on the mural where the Vemmon and Galactimon were. Before he silently takes his hand off, and simply, quietly, no words whatsoever, takes you out and heads upstairs, like you asked. In terms of Centauromon, actually, I need to ask a question. To myself, that is.
Hi, myself. What is it, myself?
Yes. Hi, myself. What is it?
Hi, myself. I'm Dad. Why did you name me this way?
Hey, Chris, it's me, Chris. You what?
You what,
Huh.
mate?
You fucking what, mate?
I'm quite literally having an argument.
With who?
With myself.
Oh. Do it. Do a flip.
I believe that one may be here. But I do
One?
not know who.
Like, what do you
And-
mean? Like, what do you mean by?
What do you mean by
Sorry.
hair?
Well, not here as in here right now, in this ruin. But I have reason to believe that there may be a Digidestined walking among you in the digital world right now.
That might explain why we're missing a tent.
Yeah.
That's insane. Like, that's insane. There's no way. Like, there's no way they would survive that long.
Well, remember that whatever it was said, the time dilation? It's only been 15 years for us.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
it's 150 years here, unless they could go back and forth, which...
I mean,
You'd have
it's
a
not
reincarnation
unlikely if you
cycle.
think about it.
Centaur
If they
You
manage-
mentioned a reincarnation?
So if that's the truth. Then we can get out of here.
After the old ones finished their job, did they go home? Yes. They did.
So we can't go back. But how?
And I'm assuming it's after we defeat, Galacticamon again. But this also means that there's a chance that the older Digidestined did come here from the sounds of it. Do you know which one may be here directly, or who their partner may be?
I do not know. But I do know of a Digimon who came to me asking about a missing partner.
Oh?
It was a Gabumon.
Ah!
Was it the
Oh,
Gabumon
okay.
we saw in the front earlier?
Possibly.
Could have
He
been.
was looking for someone. He was looking for a friend. God. Oh my god.
He was here moments before you arrived, yes.
So we did cross paths with him. He said he was going to come back with someone later, though.
So should we wait here in the meantime?
Yeah.
If Centaurumon would be alright with that, that is.
If you wish to do so, you may. As long as you do not desecrate this ruin.
Oh, we wouldn't dare think to do that in Tarumon.
He nods.
Do we have manners as guests?
I was gonna say, can Cobaltman ask Centaurumon one question?
Yes, yeah, you can ask Centaurumon as many questions as you would like.
So, just to be clear, there's the only bit of history about the old Digidestined and their adventures is only in this ruin?
As far as I am aware, yes. This is the main place where their journey was... There's a word I want! Documented.
Recorded?
Documented.
Recorded?
Documented.
Oh.
Ah.
I said it after I
Fair.
said that.
Hearing this and seeing the how much the ruins have been kind of been what? Now I'm trying to find a fucking word. Jesus Christ! Has kind of is it decrepit? I think that's right.
Yeah, old,
Decrepit.
decrepit,
Yeah.
and broken down. Yeah.
Seeing and seeing that it's only one Digimon that's trying to hold up the history. Grimon kind of frowns at that. It's like,
Koboldmon.
I'm gonna get used to that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cobotmon kind of like frowns and he says, "Huh. Now, all their adventures and their trials and tribulation just potentially be lost in the history books. Well, that won't do." He then goes into his bag of holding, and then I'm gonna spend 2 tokens
Okay.
because this is another funny moment.
Okay.
I'm sorry for if I'm burning tokens. But
No. You're allowed to use it as many times as you want with discretion, so you're fine.
Just don't start gambling your tokens.
Found it. He then pulls out a massive, almost like a cyclopedia-sized book. And as he flips through it, the pages are completely blank. From now on, I'm going to be the one to record our adventures in this book and make sure that these adventures will never be lost or forgotten by anyone.
Great idea, Cobotmon.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, me too.
Your
yes,
bravery
yes,
will
let's be
forever
very-
be recorded in these books.
Yes, but I'll be very critical on my parts.
Huh. Let's see. Now. Let me start from let me think. Let me start from the very beginning when we first met. He then begins to write.
Oh
And
boy.
as you do that, I'm going to cut back up to the outside with Snatchmon and Yuki. So Yuki, as you asked Snatchmon to kind of bring you up, and he quietly did, he put you down on a rock and simply sat down himself, and has been silent this entire time with you. He's just been
Yuki
staring out into the open wilderness in front of him.
Yuki also had been uncharacteristically silent throughout that entire, at least, story time. Besides the little part where she did pitch in with, vouching for Snatchmon. She, at least for the first time within every one of the group, had a more curious, broad-back expression and more reserved, to put it simply, as Yuki just kind of sits looking at the ground and just she takes a deep breath in and out. I know that this is probably a lot to take in, isn't it? I don't think I'll ever be able to understand, at least, what you might be going through, but I want you to know that I'm gonna stay by your side, at least as long as I can. I'll be honest, I was trying to think of what to say directly, but I'm sorry about my impulsiveness yesterday. I suppose, at least based on how I grew up with my SIPA diagnosis, that I do what I can with the time that I have, because, well, I didn't want to say it yesterday, but my life might not be a real long one, but I have faith that at least being alongside you, it's going to be as long as we can possibly get it together, but I want you to know that I'm going to be in your corner. From here on out, no matter what. I know what it's like feeling alone and different for something you can't really control. It's not fun to be the outcast. So I'm not gonna let you be one, alright?
You do not have to say sorry.
I know, but it's more of just I feel bad for worrying you, and I just want you to know that I acknowledge that I did do that, and that act of impulsiveness, it was a mistake on my part. And she just kind of leans, like, against him as they're both sitting down. But
He allows you.
no matter what, I'm serious with this. I'm gonna stand by your side. I don't care if everyone else's opinions might change a bit. I don't think they would, because, I mean, you've proven yourself to be one of our greatest allies. And I mean it when I say you're my best friend. I admittedly haven't really had a best friend before you. So, I'm gonna stay loyal to you. I know you'd do the same for me.
Of course I would. Worrying about you is my job. As your partner.
I guess it's my job as your partner to worry about you too. How are you holding up?
I do not know.
I guess that's fair.
I have no memories of my past, partner. I do not know what I was before this, or if I was here before this. All I remember is being in a field of flowers, as a Vemmon. I remember nothing else. I am uncertain if my origins are from this Galactimon Centaurimon speaks of. I do not know where I come from, or why I am here.
Well, if it is, or if it isn't, I'll be honest, I don't care too much. You're my friend. You're Vemmon. And that's all that really matters. You're just the flower-loving friend that I met on Discord and got to meet in real life. I don't care what form you take or what potential calamities there may have been that is associated with your original sense of existence, because you're at least not the Vemmons of the past. You're the Vemmon of now. You're my friend. And that's what matters most.
You are my friend, too.
And
glad.
you feel him put an arm around your waist as you lean against him.
Will the Ninjamon please fuck off with cutting the onions?
She smiles lightly.
Thank you, partner. I will not allow any harm to come towards you while we are here together.
And I'll do my best to return the favor in what ways I can. Whether that's cheering you on from the sidelines, or at least doing my best to lend a shoulder when things are a little bit more quiet. I'm good at that stuff at the very least. Yeah. This is one of the few moments where Yuki can genuinely just sit still.
You see, after he looked at the mural and put his hand to it, you saw Snatchmon's eye go towards being a deep blue. A color you hadn't seen him use at all since you first met him. It was always green or yellow, one of the two indicators to say he was neutral or happy. But this one of blue, you quickly, being able to understand his emotions in this current moment, you understood as sadness. Or worry.
Mm-hmm.
But with you speaking to him, it begins to turn towards a different shade of green from the usual one he has, indicating that some yellow is peeking through the blue in his eye, creating kind of a bit of a dimmer green than his usual one. But you know that he's beginning to feel a bit better.
He just, gives him a slight hug as they just kind of sit there.
He returns it to you. And as these two... Oh, you're fine. Say it again.
We'll get through this. I promise.
Yes. I will see this through to the end, partner.
Yeah.
And as you two were sitting here, eventually you hear the sound of footsteps incoming.
Is the Gabumon back already?
It's not the Gabumon you see coming towards you. Instead, it's a human woman.
Oh!
Huh?
Oh!
And alongside
Yuki!
her walks a familiar looking Gabumon.
Oh no. No. Oh no.
I told you I'd come back with a friend.
As she approaches, Yuki, I didn't expect to see you here.
What?
Winters.
What?
And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Fuck you.
No!
Fuck you.
No!
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
No! 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 You don't just not that shit.
Fuck you.
What the heck?
Oh, I've been holding on to this character for so many weeks.
Yuki knows them!
Can we get a name at least?
Everyone. Don't get mad at Kristen. Get mad at me. It was my idea to leave it on a cliffhanger.
And plus, I know that people prefer to usually end around closer towards midnight anyway.
Yeah,
so
that is fair. But still, I gotta ask, what did everyone think of Cobaltmon?
Very cool.
Oh, that is awesome!
Yeah!
That was such a peak fucking moment.
I know. I was either gonna do something like this or try and be say take a hit for Rurimon. But no, the panic attack.
So either the panic attack or the Yuki method.
Yeah. But no, the panic attack worked a lot better.
It really does.
I hope
I love that.
I hope
Definitely works better for
I hope I played Cobaltmon alright.
I love how snarky and cocky he is now. Yeah.
He's so silly.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are not prepared for his ultimate level or his mega.
oh hell
That's
yeah,
so
that's gonna be sick as shit. So don't mind the human on the screen right now. Don't mind that. Ignore that.
Can we get a name at least?
Why?
I have.
Guys,
she
here's what I
has a name.
say. She does have a name. Currently, you all will only know as Miss Winters.
Yes.
Miss Winters.
Miss Winter. It should be Miss Winter, but yeah.
Oh, Miss Winter. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh my god, wait, Kristen, another fucking winter.
Oh, I know, but honestly, which one of us named this character? I need to check, because...
I think it might have been me.
It was me! I came up with the name.
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I came up with the designs.
Yeah.
I will say this.
You
I will say
suggested
this.
her first name. I suggested her surname.
I did.
I will say this, though. The partner Digimon after Sendramon, I was not expecting Gulmon.
Yeah, so I will explain the picks for these. Just not for story reasons, but for the sake of just why I picked all of them. The reason I picked all of these was partly this is the wrong one. Was partly because I wanted some picks you wouldn't expect. I wanted some that could have connections. I wanted some that could, that were I mean, I'll be honest, Sendromon is simply, and Queen Beemon are simply here to fit to the demographic of woman.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy that we get to see Sendromon again in this campaign too, Kristen.
Yeah, so the reason for each, Sendromon and Queen Beemon, actually Queen Beemon came far later. Sendromon is
Yeah,
the one
she
that
was
was
the last
chosen
one added.
specifically to be woman. We added Queen Beemon because we thought it was an interesting one to kind of mix with the person that they had, as well as kind of adding another words, a type we didn't have yet, which was bugs. So she was the last one added. Ghoulmon was simply my bias.
That's fair.
I have loved Ghoulmon for so many years, and I was like, if I'm going the creepy vibe with somebody, because a lot of parties have the creepy vibe, this is the fucker I'm going with. Because I never see him anywhere.
I'm guessing you didn't like the card art for him.
No.
To use for a token.
No, I
That's
did
fair.
Ancient Troyamon was because I wanted something different out of the plant type of demographic.
Yeah.
I didn't want... Because as
woman.
I didn't want another woman. I didn't want to just...
You didn't want to use, like, Rosemon.
I didn't want to use Rosemon. I didn't want, like... I didn't like Hydramon because of the giant opening on the chest, and I was like, I can't see that properly anymore. I just...
Yeah.
None of the plant Digimon really grabbed me until I went, okay, what is there? So I looked at Frontier to see what the plants gave me. And that's when I noticed Ancient Troyamon, and I was like, that is perfect. Because this fucker is the literal ancestor of plants.
Mm-hmm.
He's in. In terms of Bridaludramon and Durandramon, those were chosen simply because of the connection to one another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you spell Bridaludramon?
So,
B-R-Y
sorry, I got you.
W-E... Okay.
Oh,
in terms of
I don't want to...
Pyramidemon... Oh, yes, sir.
I don't want to say, there are, like...
Oh my...
Big lady counter too. I heard a couple details. I won't say anything, of course. So, basically, when I saw Sendril, I was like, okay, I see what you're doing. I'm not gonna say what they're doing, but I see what you're doing. I was like,
yeah, no, shush.
Yeah, I'm shushing.
I just want to say, Bridalud, this is my first time saying this thing. He's so fucking sick.
Indeed, he's one of the legend arms. Yes, he's a very interesting Digimon. In terms of Pyramidemon, I'll go through just the remaining two. Pyramidemon is here simply because I don't fucking like it.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised to see him. So when I was like, wait,
it would be wrong of me to simply choose Digimon that I enjoy, just for the sake of my bias or how I feel towards them, or because, hey, this is cool, this should be a Digidestined partner. Pyramidemon is simply here to fill the demographic of, I fucking hate you, but it makes sense for you to be here because of one of the guys that I have made as a Digidestined. So therefore, this fucker's here.
I mean,
I will say, the person partnered with Pyramidemon, do not leave him alone with Yuki.
Bye, Welsh, thank you for playing.
Bye, Well!
Hi.
And last but not least, Gabumon Bond of Friendship was simply because his tamer's a fucking himbo.
Really?
That's
I
basically
wonder which one Gabumon digivolves to.
Oh yeah, I wonder. Gabumon Bond of Friendship. It was picked because it's not very popular compared to other Gabumon evolutions. And plus the fact that, like, I have a weird fondness for this guy. I fucking hate Agumon Bond of Courage. I hate that motherfucker. He's ugly as shit. This guy, though, sick as fuck.
I mean, I like this guy more, yeah, but yeah.
I'm not a fan of Bond of Courage either. I wish he kept, like, the fully covered helmet.
Oh, me too.
Because now it's got me thinking that's what under Shine Greymon.
Looks naked as hell. But yeah, so yeah, Gabumon Bond of Friendship was picked for the fact that his partner is a literal fucking himbo and it just fit like hell. And it was something that you wouldn't expect somebody for Gabumon to have, really, because usually most of the time it's Cress, or it's metal, or it's like
Zed.
even something, or Zed, or even somebody going into something like Mirage.
Mirage Gabumon, yeah.
Yeah, so like...
That or like the light evolutions.
Yeah, so we just, like, as I was kind of going through... I picked all of these pretty much before I talked to Remy about the old group.
That's fair.
Yes.
I
Still
tell-
And then I
so-
designed based on their partners.
yeah.
I messaged a thing, Chris, I know I use the
Bios.
BO channel as kind of a group chat a lot, but I messaged a thing just asking if I can say a thing or...
You know what? Considering,
I would say that'd be up to Chris to mention.
Yeah, well, I did ask Chris.
yeah.
Up to Chris to say.
So now that you know these people exist in game, I will confirm here that I am wanting to work on a one-shot based on the 8 previous Digidestined you now have learned about.
Ooh.
With
Okay.
all of you choosing
Okay.
to pick to play as one of the 8, including Scotty.
I mean, did you choose them? I was really happy with the one I was assigned.
Yeah, Sif.
It's not
I've-
that we
Sif is
can
already
assign-
aware of them.
We can assign, but we have decided that it is going to be up to you guys to pick the Digidestin you want when it comes out.
Yeah,
That is
I
fair.
We have
wouldn't pick
we
anyone
have
else,
also-
honestly.
we were looking at them like, oh, this person might fit with this Digidestined, and this person might fit with this Digidestined.
Why do I get the feeling that Sif has got Sendrilmon?
Don't worry about it.
Can I,
Don't worry about it.
can I and I know it doesn't like. I'll wait until we see what the character's like. But can I really want Bride
Ludramon.
Ludramon.
Okay, but the thing is that I'm pretty sure we were thinking that that one was going to be good for you, or the other one is the one with Gabumon Bond of Friendship.
Yeah, we were as soon as we made the himbo, we were like, that's Caitlyn.
Oh god.
So
Technically, the one we were thinking with Ludramon, I believe, was Welsh, actually.
yeah, we were
that's
thinking
fair.
of him with Welsh, actually. Yeah, but yeah, well,
Alright, well-
I will speak about this at one point. But as to end this recording, hi, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Odyssey
Yeah.
of the Stars. I hope all of you have enjoyed this very much lore-filled episode today.
I hope
you
I
all had a
made you
good
all
time.
cry.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
all
I
of you
made you
have
cry.
met. All of you have finally found out about the old Digidestined and their partners and what they are and what happened the first time they were here and what it involved. So, as we end our lovely episode today.
Prophecy.
And yes, we also
We
had
got
Rurymon's Digivolution. Yippee.
We did!
Yeah.
We got to see how awesome Cobaltmon is.
Hell yes,
I will
we
keep
do.
I will keep an eye on you,
So
Kate,
I'm
because
going
I
to,
do.
I'm
You
going
don't
to
need
reveal
another
something.
Orion.
I'm going to reveal something a little bit. I accidentally revealed Cobaltmon in episode 1, so I had to blur the effect on
I
YouTube.
saw
Yeah.
that. I didn't say anything.
I had to
Who's
blur it. Yeah.
Cobaltmon?
Yeah. It wasn't even in the top of the, the browser where the tabs are. No, I accidentally physically clicked on the tab.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
I had to
I
blur
saw
that
the
out
name
so
Cobalt
wholeheartedly.
Mom ages ago, and I saw like the sketch of like the longer Rory, and I was like, yeah, I know this.
Yeah, so
Oh.
unfortunately,
Obviously,
so I did get that room back. But now he's out in the open, so it's fine. It doesn't matter
Keeps
anymore.
away.
Yeah.
But
He's finally out of
be
spoiler
good.
jail.
yeah, what will happen next time on Odyssey of the Stars? Who is this
we'll
mysterious
find out.
human that's walked up, and how does Yuki know them, and how does she know Yuki? And also,
That's interesting.
what kind of new interesting powers will we see from Cobaltmon, and how much has he changed from Murraymon? I guess we'll get to see. And also, what is Snatchmon's history? Why doesn't he remember? And what was he before this?
Oh yeah.
We'll
Are we still
find
doing
out.
recording? Or...
What?
Is this still recording? Or...
Yeah, still
yeah.
recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, yeah, we'll find out next time on next session, which should potentially be, I say potentially because of everybody's, schedules.
Yeah.
Probably the 20th of May. So that should be the next time we play. So, with that, it is goodbye from me, Kristen, your lovely DM, and it's goodbye from all my players.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody!
Mate.
Nice.